I love it.
Greetings and welcome to the One to Scale Man. Probably presents another episode of You Know What It Is, man. Comic book talk with friends on a Monday night. So glad to see you guys here. Do me a favor, if you are rolling in here late, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification so we always up to date as to what we got going on over here on the channel. And again, it's going to be a lot of things that we're going to talk about here tonight. I'm not by myself. As always, we are still in the midst of, you already know what it is, man, Black History Month. So we got some days left and we got a lot to talk about. So definitely want to pay homage there as well. So if you're out there celebrating pretty much right now, be extra black because that's what you need to be. And if you ain't and you align with the black culture, you are extra black. So we definitely appreciate you. So thank you very much for that. Again, let's go in. Let me bring the fellas in here, man. Everybody we're going to be talking to tonight, man. We got Prop Wiz in the building. What's going on with you, brother?
What's up, man?
Too good to have you here with us, man. So glad to see you again. Appreciate you. We got late bloomer Testique. Thank you for being here, bro. What's going down with you, man? How you doing, man?
Oh man, happy to be here. Blessed to be here with my brothers. Another Monday. Can't wait to get into it, man, because I'm fully caught up with a lot of the stuff we have on tap for tonight. So really excited. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Monday, and let's get to it, man.
Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely appreciate that. We got Vin Dog in the building. What's going on with you, brother? So good to have you here.
What's up, fellas?
Just in case people didn't know.
Yeah.
Plenty of work.
I appreciate it being here. I'm a little under the weather, but I'm a flu game this shit for y'all. I'll be put up 38. Just excited to talk about all the stuff on the slate tonight, especially Spidey. It's a fun week for a lot of different things, Invincible, etc. So we'll be getting into it. Happy to be
definitely, here, bro. Definitely, man. So glad to have you here as well. And we got my bro Jason in the building. What's going on with you, bro? Hey, real quick, bro. Thank you. And thank you.
$153 million movie.
On its way to $3 million. Might be hitting $3 million soon. But hey, appreciate you and the Eagles organization. So saying, we ain't going. We chilling.
You saw that, right?
Yeah, I saw that. That's it. They said we ain't going. We chilling.
They ain't go last time, motherfucker.
Yeah, no. So
I'm so happy.
Yeah, they said we ain't going. That's basically what it is. So yeah, man. What's going on with you, bro?
Cool, man. I'm going to be getting that Batmobile from you soon, so I'm very happy about that. And I'm good.
Right.
I'm good. I'm excited.
Right. So definitely, we got some things 2 years ago. We got some things we need to talk about here. I want to kind of before we actually go in because there's some things definitely need to be discussed because we just got some like news breaking like this evening. So we're definitely going to talk about that. In just a few moments. But anyway, before we actually jump in and before I get to the actual chat, man, let's see here. Let me see what else who we got in here with us this evening. Who's out there? Let me just say what's up to everybody, man, who's out there in the business with us. We got the Force is in the building. Thank you for being here. We got Pedro Lopez in the my man. Pedro Lopez. He knew the assignment, bro.
Foxy Brown. God.
Thank you for being here, bro. We got my man Malika Mabane in the building. What's going on with you, bro? As always, WRNR, Real Negro Radio. WRNR for you listening now. What else we got here?
Mr. Malika, man, my lady, she won't rub my feet after work, man. What you got for me, man? She won't rub my feet. She cook and clean, but she won't rub my feet, man. What you got for me?
Hilarious.
Malika, you gotta let him know what hits he needs to play today for that one, brother. As always, who else we got? Doctor in the building. I'm white as F, but I'm proud to be black. Love y'all. Everyone's having a great Monday. That's my dog.
Stay black.
That's my dog. That is my dog all day, every day.
That's my
That's
dude.
what it is. We got Charlie the Unicorn in the building. Thank you for being here. Mark.
Hey, Dokanator, we know it's been a little tough stretch for you, man, personally. So I'm hoping I'm dedicating this show to you specifically, dog. So I'm hoping we have some good laughs for you, man. So I know it's been a little tough stretch for you. Anybody out there that's been having a little trouble, having a little tough stretch, I'm hoping that this show right here can be a little bit of laugh medicine for you, man. So shout out to you.
Appreciate it, man. Definitely. You already know. Thank you for that. Everybody out there, man. We got all a couple folks actually straight in here as well. We got Lyrics to the Soul is in the building. Dirk Diggler Stunt Doubles in the building. Thank you for being here, brother. As always, definitely appreciate you. Yo, Dirk and Pedro be battling, bro. They be battling, bro. Like they go back and forth. Who got the pictures, bro? Who got them pictures, bro? And the thing is,
that's Selma.
Yeah, that's something high.
Turned like 56.
That's the Don, man. That's the Don.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She just turned like 56. It still looks like that.
And it still looks the same. It still looks the same, bro. I'm like, how? What are you doing? Like,
she took the serum.
She did. She definitely took the serum, bro. She definitely took the serum, man. But she definitely looks great for her age. And again, I'm mad at her, bro. Definitely stay in the now, man. So definitely appreciate that. Before we dip in, got to pay homage as we always do each and every week to where we get these figures from. Started with my man Ray over there at Underground Figures. Underground Ray, if you were looking for the latest and greatest, he definitely got it. No NRD, shipping and handling is definitely reasonable. Sign up for that newsletter so you're always up to date as to when your figure is going to arrive. And on top of that, create an account because you never know when it's free shipping or if there's anything else that might be going on over there. You want to hit him up. He'll definitely take care of you as always, man. So shout out to him as always. Also got to give a super duper shout out to my man Ray over there at Hawk Wars Toys. That's Hawk Wars Ray. Looking for the latest and greatest. You get a nice little care package. You get that figure. You get a comic book. You get stickers. Your boxes smell like cool water. My man takes care of you, bro. As always, he does. He definitely takes care of you. So you want to hit him up when you're looking for everything that you need to proceed. Also got to give a shout out to our boy Jacob over there, Comic Relief Comic Collectibles. If you're looking for the latest and greatest, not only just figures, but comics, physical media. Support the physical media landscape because I'm telling you right now, the digital world is okay, but it's nothing like a brand new comic in your hands. So definitely hit him up and he'll definitely take care of you as always. Also got to give a shout out to Vincent, aka the Room Raider. Vincent done art. Vin, take it from here, bro.
Yeah, man. Lots on the site, all kinds of different stuff. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. You don't see something that you like, hit me up for commissions are open, and working on a bunch of new stuff coming up for shows that I'll have. I got 3-4 shows in a row lined up this spring, so I'm eager to get some new art done for that, and they'll be on IG, and IG has a link to the site, and all that will be available soon. If I don't see you at the show, hit me on the site.
Yeah, Vinny, can we get I'm thinking like, can we get a piece where it's like Lael, right?
Uh-huh.
And
bro, how did I know, bro?
You know that one classical piece that's made is like it's a very classical painting where it's like you got dude down here at the bottom, he's reaching up, and you got dude at the top who's like reaching down, at the other dude. So I want the dude who's reaching up, that's Lael, right?
All right.
And he in a Commander's jersey, and then I need I need Pimp Juice,
right,
reaching down, right, in the Eagles jersey, okay. And then in the middle, you could just put like Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Rosa Parks, Harriet Tubman, and all of them just smiling.
Black Power.
Oh shit!
I'll take that.
I'll see what I can do.
That's a commission from Late Bloomer's brain.
That's it.
Yo, but you know what? No cap though. Vinny, the Shaq is going off, bro. I think that's one of your most popular pieces, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Like,
Appreciate it.
Motherfuckers is like really loving the Shaq, bro. Like really loving. It's the most.
Free, scroll down a little bit. Feel free to throw it up. It's Black History.
Yeah, let me throw it up. Let me throw it up real quick. Yeah, here we go. The Shaq, bro. There we go.
Oh, I think about Shaquille O'Neal. Oh, yeah, that shit is fire. Yeah, my bad. Yeah. That's dope.
Inspired by the great Ernie Barnes, famous Sugar Shack, and I just flipped it and did Super Shack. I had been wanting to do all black superhero piece with a big collage, and I had, grown up with this at the crib, watching Good Times, father with Marvin Gaye albums. So I had looked at this, just scrolling past it on the internet, and I seen the Black Panther and the Storm. It just popped in my head of those two being Black Panther and the Storm, and I was like, huh. And then I just went from there. My IG has like the layout of what it was like to sketch out all the different characters and like a legend of what all the different characters were in the scene. And the original for this is 18 by 24, and it's all watercolor, and it took hours and hours and hours, but it was a labor of love. I wanted to make sure I had every single black superhero from all the way back in the Lobo, like Cowboy Lobo, Animal Man, like Madame Butterfly, the actual first black female superhero. Just everybody, like Green Lantern on the horns, like just everybody.
Icon up there chilling. Icon up there.
Rocket, Rick, everybody could think of, and that's been one of my favorite pieces to just have as a talking piece at cons and shows, because I watch people do a double take and they're like, hold up. And I spend a good bit of time talking about a lot of these characters that I grew up with and loved. And this art piece that I grew up and loved with other people who, maybe see things a little bit different than other people at the shows and have a different level of understanding of what this piece means to a lot of people. So I'm proud of that. And I always have a good time talking to people and sharing some of those experiences with people, and getting an opportunity to do something like this, because there's just not enough of a lot of these characters out there at these shows, and I feel it's important for them to be there. So if I want to see it, I do it myself. That's always the way I've approached a lot of stuff, and that's where a lot of my portfolio comes from, is stuff that I just would have wanted to buy. So I just made it my damn self. So Super Shack. So if anybody wants any of these, are available regular 11 by 14s, available on canvas prints, and just something that was important to me to make, man. So I had to get it out there, even if nobody ever bought one. I would have made this for me, because I just that original was always important to me and my family, and I felt like this was a great homage to it.
Bro, like you just, again, the dope part about this is the discovery of going around the room and the attention, again, like if people, it forces you to kind of, a lot of people didn't know about Icon and where Icon came from. You can go back and do your research, on that character. Blue Marble, you can do your research on Blue Marble. You know what I mean? You got pretty much everybody that's in there that's, worth and definitely in the conversation itself.
You see Nubia in the middle.
Nubia in the middle, bro, which is
each of these
incredible.
characters carry a piece of Black history along with them.
All of them.
Obviously the number one person that has such a loaded Black historical background is T'Challa, especially coming up in his inception in the 60s, right? Obviously, I think we all read that comic with him in the Fantastic Four, and him being such a foil to them. They're usually, like Vinny, they're usually fighting cosmic threats, and they fought this dude from
I gotta show you something.
some unknown nation, and he got the best of him.
Put that work in.
Yeah.
It didn't reveal that he was Black until the end, right?
Yeah.
Afterwards. Yeah.
So like I said, it's this the dichotomy with this, bro. Like just everything, the juxtaposition, and so many different characters. There's
a lot. The funniest part is when somebody comes up and, man, you should have put in, and I'll be
you're like, it was right there though.
Oh shit. And then they just lose their shit. Like I've literally had that happen like half a dozen times. Somebody's like, "Oh man, it'd been dope if you would have put it." And then now he's right there. Like it's happened quite a few times. It's always funny,
bro. All the way down to Brother Voodoo, bro. That's everything. I mean, it's just all the way down to Brother Voodoo. And the dope part is it's the Easter eggs that are floating around. The fact that you put the Easter eggs in here, bro, everywhere is just it's chef's kiss. Like this is definitely chef's kiss.
And it's almost like he stayed so disciplined to the actual painting. It's
Bruh.
like you
Oh,
stayed
yeah.
with Vinny, you
the number
stayed
8.
so within everything.
was-
It's almost like you just painted over it, honestly,
Yeah.
or it almost felt like you digitally removed the original stuff and you just placed your people right
Yeah.
there. It's
Yeah.
hard to
I-
explain.
because this isn't my art style. This is Ernie's style. So I
Mhm.
definitely, that was one of the challenges to not
Uh-huh.
only fit all these characters in, but to fit them in
That
with
same
his
style. Mhm.
hyper stylized style, which is different than mine, and then to do that in watercolor in such a tight space, it was a challenge, but
Yeah.
it was a welcome one, and it made it fun because it made it something different for me to to tackle. So like half the fun was just planning like the logistics of getting these people in there, and then at the same poses, because there were some where I wanted to use them, but I had to be strategic about if they be facing away where you could tell who they were, and then there's other characters who are more recognizable if
Uh-huh.
they're at certain angles than others. Like, so it was a challenge. Like
Yo.
like Isaiah Bradley, somebody that you could tell who he is from the back. So that was a character it's like, okay, you could use him because his back's to the camera.
Mhm.
You can tell who that is from the back, and so on and so forth.
You even got hold up, real quick. Prop. This is my daughter right here. This is my oldest right here.
Oh, where's she at?
Right
Oh,
here.
Wow.
Right here, Skylar. That's my baby girl, bro. That's my oldest.
Gorgeous, bro.
Yeah, that's my oldest right there. So glad to see her here with us. How you doing? How you doing, baby girl? And then we also got Dirk Diggler down at 99. He said, "Where's Don Cheadle's Captain Planet?"
Wow. Fuck you, Penetier.
Yes,
I gotta do a different, I gotta do a different piece for him.
Yo,
Fear of a Black Captain Planet. I'll do a Fear of a Black Captain
Yeah,
Planet.
man. Hilarious.
Yo, come on, bro. Come on, man. Come on.
Yes, God, thank you.
That is too funny. Yeah, she said, "This is your piece, Vinny." Wow, yeah, fire. It is an incredible piece, bro. Just had to put that out there. So again, if you are looking for this piece, we got my man cheating ass Mark Lee who just stopped through as well. If you're looking for this piece, hit him up. Again, you already know what his store is. Vincent Dunn Art. You can find a link on his Instagram page. The link to his store is there. Now, when we always on the high, always got to start with this. My bad, Jay. Got to talk about this real quick. Now, of course, we have my man, James Gunn. He came out today.
Right?
Today. He talked about the DC slate going in. And so what they're basically wanting to do, I think what he's talking about is at least how many films? 2 cinematic films a year?
Yep.
So 2 cinematic films a year, 2 animated shows a year, and then I think he said also TV shows as well. Live action shows. So he wants to keep that as the marquee each and every year, which of course we know is competition. So they're, both Disney or Marvel and DC, they follow each other's format constantly. You know what I mean? They borrow from each other. It is a space of those things. Of course, they're talking about Lanterns, Booster Gold, Brave and the Bold, Superman, of course, Supergirl, and of course Waller. You know what I mean? So they're definitely moving in with Waller right now, which again, like I said, I mean, listen, very diverse. I'm glad they are basically leaning in on that. I just hope that basically, I hope and pray that what he does is follow through, and that's it. Follow through, show your hand, make sure that you put out really good, property. What do you think about this, Prop?
Dude, I think it's dope, man. You know what I mean? I did see his little lineup, man. Some of the characters are smaller characters, which I'm a little bit worried about. You know what I'm saying? But dude, we got to get that Superman right. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a James Gunn, bro. I'm
not.
I'm confident it's gonna be dope. Yo, I think Guardians, y'all probably heard me say it. Guardians of the Galaxy, that trilogy, I think
it was dope. It was dope. What he did with it was incredible, bro.
Yeah,
I love what he did with it. I love what he showed with it. And I loved how the simple fact that he's able to take obscure characters,
right,
obscure storylines, and make it interesting. He made the first Guardians. The first Guardians was interesting. The second one was interesting. The third one,
he can make OP characters into bitches too.
Yeah.
That happened with Warlock. Ask Adam Warlock.
Right. Yeah, he did. Yep. As a comic book fan, yes.
Yeah. As an Adam Warlock fan,
that That was
Yeah.
But
That's what my fear is.
yeah,
Yeah.
man. That's it, yo. But you know what? But he's not doing everything, right? Like he's doing the Superman movie, and I got to remind myself, even with this lineup, because I'm kind of even worried with how many movies they putting in there. But he's not directing all those movies. He's just the man in charge, and so I think that's going to make a difference, man. But that Superman's got to be it's got to be it, yo. It's got to be it, man. So yo, he also announced that Batman that I'm a fan of the Batman.
Yeah, he said that what is it? The Batman. He's not the the DC universe's his DC universe's Batman. So he wanted to put that out there, which we already knew. It's an Elseworld version.
Well, he mentioned it. It went back and forth, right?
Yeah,
he said it initially, but I think Warner Brothers, there was rumors that Warner Brothers wanted it, and he addressed it again, saying he wasn't sure we hadn't made a decision or anything was possible kind of answer. So he gave us a definitive, but it makes sense. But I still would like to have one Batman at a time. But, I trust the dude. The first movie's gonna tell everything, man. Drop the first movie so we can see it up.
I think here's what I will commend him on, bro. He's not following the same Marvel trope where he's showing way too much in his trailers. Like he's not showing a lot. You know what I mean? And I like that. I respect that. Don't show us way too much. The same trailers that we're seeing so far is recycled. There's just recycled images that we've actually seen. So I love that aspect of it. Not a fan of the suit at all. I'm just not a fan of the suit, but I'm pretty sure the storyline will be on. I just wish that suit. I'm hoping, in my mind, that suit gets fucked up and he has to change. Like I'm just hoping that suit gets real fucked up and he has to change because I do not like the suit. Because here's the thing, I feel as though like if you're gonna go with a suit like that and you decide to go with the tights, then the suit shouldn't be padded, bro.
No.
It shouldn't be padded. No. The reason why Christopher Reeve's suit looks so good is because it wasn't padded.
It was
him in the suit. George Reeves. It was him in the suit. You know what I mean?
Cavill, Man of Steel Cavill was meant that was all.
Hey, George Reeves.
He didn't get padded until Dawn of
Justice League. Yeah. Dawn of Justice and Justice League.
Yeah.
Who had padding?
I think Cavill didn't get it until Justice League and Batman vs Superman. But in Man of Steel, that motherfucker was big in Man of Steel. That was all suit.
Nah, but even in Justice League, that padding wasn't to make him look bigger though. It was just to give definition. Dude was that big.
He did, he's
right.
Yeah.
I agree with you, man. Dude, I go both ways, man, because knowing the comic books that he was looking at that had that more baggier, a lot of wrinkles in the costume. Like I'm understanding that.
That is whack, bro. That is whack.
Vinny, what's your thoughts on this, bro? When you say
I was waiting to see if there's anything new that he said that would really make a difference, and I don't think he's really said anything that's going to really impact much anyways.
Right.
Pop made like most important thing is how does Superman do, because I think everything really hinges on that.
Yeah.
It's unfair in a way, but it's just the way business is. It's I think if that movie does well, they'll let him play in the sandbox however he wants to play with the toys. If it doesn't, then I feel like they might reshuffle some of these ideas, so it'll be moot points. So I'm trying not to give too much credibility and weight to the slate that's there now, because the slate that's there now is very niche, nuanced, and unconventional. And I don't particularly agree with the idea that they have that luxury. I don't think you have the luxury for your second and third movies to be Supergirl and Sergeant Rock. I don't think you have that kind of.
Well, they kind of lost. They just lost their actor, their lead actor for Sergeant Rock.
James
lost.
Okay. But think about so what do we know, right? We know that it was Superman, then Authority. Oh wait, no, it's not Authority because that script ain't ready yet. So all right, we're gonna go with Supergirl because that script is ready. Now 2 super films back to back is a recipe for disaster, in my opinion. I don't think the world is quite on board with that. I could be proven wrong. If it's great, winning solves everything. We all know that. However, on paper, is that really the strategy that you wanted? I don't know that is the strategy that is a no-brainer for something that it's kind of like everybody gave Abrams shit for Force Awakens, but you can't go out there and try to reinvent the wheel on your first movie after such a long stretch away and such bad blood. You have to go out there and kind of do all right, let me give people what they want. Let's do something safe. Let's keep it familiar. Let's add some new shit, and then we'll get a little more wicked, wacky with it. But if Sergeant Rock wants to be in the third film, or Authority wants to be in the third film, either of those are very dangerous moves. Supergirl's already a dangerous move. We're Woman of Tomorrow is obviously a very famous story, but that's a geek story.
Just for comic books. Yeah.
That's for us, yo.
Hey, you know what though? Y'all got to consider budget though. You know what I'm saying? Because not every movie's going to be Superman budget. In fact, Superman might not even be as big. So some of these characters might be small, and they might not be. It doesn't have to reach everybody.
It might be some other. It might be a smart move from a profit ratio standpoint. Whereas, all right, this won't have to make $1 billion for you if it don't cost us $300 million. So go ahead and do a Supergirl flick. If you could get it under $80 million and it makes us $400 million, then we'll count that as a win. Whereas if he had done Batman next, that would have to be $2 billion flicks back that they would have to do. Right. So I'm sure there's executive suit shit that goes into all the shit that we're not privy to. But on paper, for when you think about all the shit that we want to see, that we haven't got to see, there's some very niche, cool comic book shit in here that I love the ideas for. I love that, like, you have him fighting for Swamp Thing. I love that you have him fighting for Blue Beetle to be a part. I love the possibility of a dope Clayface film, but is that gonna work for the mass audience who already is like ready to laugh at DC failing again? I don't know.
How do you jump from Superman to fucking Sergeant Rock and skip Wonder Woman altogether, or having Batman be the second film?
Right.
Like, but it's not even on the slate, bro. Like, she is part of the fucking Trinity. How do you not have her even on a motherfucking slate for your first films?
So there was some
Authority.
There were a couple of things that happened behind the scenes that were talked about. One is, again, Gal Gadot had just given birth, or she was pregnant at the time. Two, she had dealt with an aneurysm, partially an aneurysm, a blood clot in her head.
I heard about that.
So right now she's recouped, but she's going to be on a thinner for a while, and they're saying possibly because of the damage sustained, even though she's well, she's good, she could possibly be on. So apparently there were conversations behind, and they were talks.
Hold on. They might bring her back.
They're not bringing her back.
They're not bringing her back. They're not. This is a while ago. This is a conversation that was made and had, and it was also based on contractual agreements and the amount of time that they wanted to do a Wonder Woman film. It was up to her at the time during the conversations on what she wanted to do. And the swan song for her was Wonder Woman. That version of Wonder Woman 3 was going to be her last film. That's what she wanted to move into totally different territory and wasn't willing to completely sign it. And there's a lot of actors out there that don't want to sign those multi-picture deals, because it requires you to be away from your family for about 6 months out of a time, sometimes a year, and it's that and the third. So it was at that point up to the drawback was during that decision making why the Mascara and the Wonder Woman project is still happening, but it's still in the back burner because of that. It got moved, so they had to move. So that's the thing is in Hollywood, bro, how they have to move these fucking puzzles around. Shit is fucking tricky as fuck. The problem is when these fucking execs get in the way as well. That causes more of a problem. That fucks everything up because they're pushing to get these things done. They want you to get this done. They want you to do this. They want you to do that. They want this, that, and the third. But you're like, look, I don't have every piece in the puzzle. What I will say about James Gunn is he's standing on business saying, if the script ain't right, if it's a bag of bullshit, I'm not fucking doing it. You know what I mean? And I stand and I like that because I wish a lot of motherfuckers was like, because I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. We talked about this last week. We talk about Cap, and even when we stand on business with Anthony Mackie about being Cap, we also talked about there were some plot holes in that script.
Could have been a little tighter.
Things that could have been tighter, things that could have been better. And we, the viewers, shouldn't have noticed the editing on that film. We shouldn't have noticed, whereas there were certain characters that were left out. We shouldn't have noticed the lack of screen time that certain characters get. We shouldn't have noticed how odd the dialogue was between certain characters, but we did. But we're given certain levels of grace because Anthony Mackie is Cap. We want to see it win, and we want to see him get a win. But at the same time, we could tell that those execs or whoever got in the fucking way, and a lot of shit was on the cutting room floor. James Gunn saying, fuck all that. I'm not releasing it if the script ain't, if it's a bag of bullshit, I'm not gonna push it. So I do give him respect. You got to give him respect in that token because he wants to put out the best version, and I appreciate that portion of it. It's just that, again, some of the decision making in the very beginning had to do with his decisions and the execs and how they clashed at that time. We shouldn't have known that if he wasn't as vocal on social media. So I will basically give, you know, you got to give grace, but at the same time, you have to also understand where there was mistakes that was made. Bloomer, what do you think about this whole DC slate and, you know, him making the announcement that there's going to be at least 2 live action films, maybe more than that. I think it's 2 live action films a year. There's going to be 2 animated series, I think. And then there's going to be a live action show or something like that. I don't know how many. I think there's going to be a total of between 6 or 7 projects a year. And that's what he wants to basically do. What do you think about that?
Well, as a Marvel guy, I will say, before I really got into collecting over here, I was sitting there kind of laughing at DC. And, you know, I'm like, y'all can't get together over there. I'm like, yeah, whatever. You know, it was chuckles over my way until I really dug into the world and started liking characters. And as y'all know, I got a few DC characters in my collection. I really hope for those who are mainly DC, you know, the opposite of myself, who really hope to see these characters on screen. I'm hoping right now that all of these characters from this universe are done to a level of justice where most people are satisfied.
Yeah.
You can call that just like a bottom line thing or a silver line thing, whatever way you want to look at it.
Yeah.
That's how I'm going into this one. I am just going into it with some hope, and I'm just gonna go ahead and chuckle if it fails again, and be happy for my friends if it's successful. That's where I'm at with it because, you know, there's been a lot of just failure over on that side, a lot of disjointedness over on that side. But when you go and look at the comics, even the comics that are going right now, they're fantastic. Some of these characters, some of these worlds outside of Gotham, outside of Metropolis in the DC universe are fantastic. And those characters deserve the same type of shine that the MCU has given to their characters. And we're still on over on that side saying, oh, you could have did this character. We just talked about Adam Warlock, right? Like name a DC character that just hasn't been on screen at all. I can name you 100, 200 that hasn't been on screen at all, from animation to the big screen. Like, we can be laughing at Adam Warlock, but he's on screen. There's an actor that put on his outfit and put it on a movie. That could be bottom line all you want to, but that's where DC is at. There hasn't been a universe that rises to a level where they could introduce characters like that, right? And really have the runway for that. Like, yes, we can debate all we want about if that was successful or not, but I'm just saying the fact that MCU is able to do that, I think that's a place that the DCU wants to be at some point. So I'm hopeful.
Marvel had a talking tree and raccoon, making them hundreds of $millions. Warner Brothers Studios executives were scratching their temples trying to figure out if it would make sense to make a Wonder Woman movie at all.
Yeah.
There's just zero, competency at many different facets along the way with Warner Brothers films and
awareness of what your fans want, Vinny. Like, that's just
because Warner Brothers has always been, when it comes to animation division, I don't care. Go ahead, do whatever. But when it came to live action, Superman, Batman, we have other characters.
We gotta do. It's
Superman, Batman, and wait, we got other characters. I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey,
That's
since
all they ever cared about.
But since the 70s, even those main characters, dog, the suits always got in the way. You got to remember that my boy, what's his name that directed Richard Donner, got fired after doing the first Superman movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He got fired, bro. So
the Donner cut is insane. It took 20 years to get it, but it's insane.
But dude, James Gunn has already given us Peacemaker. We got to give him credit there. He's already given us Peacemaker and Suicide Squad that address some of the things you already brought up, which is these characters that some of these characters I had never even heard of that were comic book accurate, did come from the comic book, that I think he did a pretty good job on. So I don't know, man. I think if anybody could do it, it's him. But
you know what? I'm just hoping before I get to Jason too. And that what you said right there is interesting and it's true. He's given us certain characters, but I hope that they're put it this way. I want to say it this way. Do you ever hear somebody say that you're trying so hard to be so different that you wind up being exactly the same?
Yeah.
Bam.
Yeah.
Bam.
I mean, like he loves doing the niche, like, oddball shit. But
that's true.
It's ironically he's doing a Superman film, which is the most popular character, arguably. But really, you could tell his heart is in all the D-listers, and it's just like there's got to be a balance. Marvel didn't come out the gate with Rocket Raccoon.
Right.
They laid groundwork for that, so that you had good grace to bring in some stuff.
But
like
Iron Man wasn't top notch. We think it was the comic book, but Iron Man wasn't.
That's all they had, bro. His body was gone. Fantastic.
When they pockets and it was lit, 5 cents, a quarter, a stick of bubble gum, and a rubber band.
Like 3/4 of Marvel's toys was gone, and they had to do what they had to do. Yeah. And meanwhile, Warner Brothers has had all the rights to all their shit this whole time.
They keeping them, bro.
That part, Vinny, they've had these motherfuckers since the 30s. They ain't never sold these motherfuckers off.
They gonna have to go back and pay the creators of Superman way after the fact, bro. They keeping them characters.
These motherfuckers on postage stamps and shit. Like they go that far back, bro. Like they've had them that long.
You're right though, and they've been to your point. They've been showing them same three we for years and years, man. So I don't know, man. It's
gotta be balanced.
It's
gotta be balanced.
Yeah.
You gotta have the popular ones.
I ain't even say that like the same three. Like you had Justice League cartoons, you had the Swamp movies, you had Swamp Thing, you had Batman Beyond, you had other shit in between that show other characters. It wasn't just always Superman, Wonder Woman, and Batman. That's who were in the movies, but on other media that was popular and making money, they had Justice League Unlimited. They had a bunch of motherfuckers that was in Justice League from different parts of
are we operating off of the logic that it just makes more sense to introduce Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman then go from there?
Yes, that's how it should be. Go from the Trinity and then lead off. People don't know who fuck Authority is.
But you know what?
Motherfuckers don't know who Guy Gardner is. Like, who this bold hair wearing motherfucker? People don't know him unless they read the comics. I know who he is. But the person going to the movies, like, who's the motherfucker with the Green Lantern with the bow on his head? You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't know all these D-class motherfuckers that he want to bring forward off rip. Like, you can't. Even Mr. Terrific. I love Mr. Terrific.
Yeah,
but he's not an A-lister when it comes to
Black history
media. But here's the thing, and this is my point. Neither was Star-Lord.
Oh yeah.
Star-Lord's a BD guy, but that was after the fact. But he came on after Iron Man and Captain America and Hulk.
Wasn't an Iron Man though.
No, he wasn't Iron Man. But what I'm saying is, here's my point, bro. Who knows what he wants to do, right? Who knows what he wants to do and what he's trying to do? My point is, whether it's DC, whether it's Marvel, they're just like any type of government organization, or basically, again, the administration. Right now, our president or any president is just a voice. They can only do but so much. When you have these execs who will step in and say, I don't know, I think what they want or what we want you to do is this, because we have your ideas, we understand that, but we also have to make money, because that's all they see is money. So that's the point. And what we said earlier on, even when James Gunn signed the deal, him and Zack, what was it, Zack? What is it? Peter Safran?
Peter Safran, yeah.
But they both basically signed the deal. We said earlier on, okay, they can sign this deal, and Vinny, you had already stressed, he can say how much power he has, but he really has none when it comes to those execs, because they might step in. You can turn in, I don't know how many different scripts and say, yo, I want to do this. I want to do that. This is what I want to do. Here's the thing. The bold choice to basically bring in the authority. Again, it is taking a risk, because who knows however he wants to tie it in. Look, I didn't know why the fuck he was creating creatures, commandos, but I turned out to love the show. I mean, the final episode was like, but I loved the show for what it was and what it gave us. I was like, damn, I would love to see the Bride in live action.
I would definitely love to see the Bride. The best part of that show was the Bride.
I would definitely love to see that. But here's the thing: is like, I say this, bro. Like I said, I'm trying to give him grace because we haven't seen much yet. We haven't seen the cinematic releases yet. You know what I mean? So, and I always say, look, take risks, but don't take risks at the point of really not giving us quality work.
Don't take risks for risk's sake. Like, take risks.
Don't take it
for art, for the art's sake.
For the art's sake, the best bring us the quality, so we can say, you know what, that was a really first of all, when you're watching any IP, bro, you have to learn, and like a lot of us should be looking beyond just what we see on screen. And the first thing that we should be saying is, that was a dope ass story. That's the thing. The story has to connect. The visuals are always going to be there, but the story has to connect. We should be saying it's a dope ass story first before anything else. And I think that now we've gotten so used to like spectacle after spectacle after spectacle after. So I was watching, I forget who I was watching today, and they were talking about how we are so prone, and motherfuckers that were hating on Captain America, Brave New World. Again, we're not going to get into that because I don't want to get into that discussion. But the thing is, what they were saying was, people are so, it's not all about just, and Vinny, we say this all the fucking time. It's not just about powers and punches. It's about dialogue. It's about story. It's about moving and telling a cohesive story, moving from the first act, the second act. Everything should basically tie in together. And a lot of the films that have come after Infinity War, that have come after Endgame, every movie has been weighed up against that. And in my mind, I was like, yo, that's not fair. Because you got to keep in mind that all the films that came before that had to build up to that point. The only reason why we're looking at that as a success story is because we already knew and know right now what happens at the end. But in the very beginning, we were along for the ride. We didn't know where they were going to go. We just had to wait and see. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's the point that kind of makes sense. It's like, it's a tough. We want these fucking stories, but the execs got to get the fuck out of the way and
that's
just let
problem.
I think we good though, man. I really think we good with James Gunn, man. My only concern, and some of the concerns y'all pointed out, y'all don't even realize. Like Vinny was mentioned, like the problem is the characters not being known. We're really scared people aren't going to go see these movies. Like I'm really confident that the quality is going to be good because James Gunn hasn't done nothing that has been less. Suicide Squad, which wasn't even the biggest budget. He did good with the story. He took these weird characters. I thought the story was dope. I like Suicide Squad if nobody else liked it. But the dude, so he knows what he's doing. My concern is that people is burnt. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to see a Captain America movie, not just because of Anthony Mackie, yo. You know what I'm saying? They burnt on superhero movies a little bit. So
they're burnt on a lot of superhero movies, bro. That's just the point. People are really, I'm not going to say they're burnt out. They're burnt on lackluster fucking.
But see, because last year, 2 years ago, with all the Ant-Man bullshit, that was trash. It was bomb after bomb after bomb after bomb. Like, what the fuck's going on with Marvel? You know what I'm saying? So
y'all didn't like Ant-Man?
Which one?
The last one?
The third one.
Oh,
come on, bro. Kane the Conqueror getting killed by ants? Let's be real, dog.
Hey, y'all,
keep it a buck.
Don't open those wounds.
Hey, y'all got me on this show because I like everything. I like everything.
That shit was ass, dog. The only thing in between Marvel did good was Spider-Man with the fucking No Way Home with all three guys in it, and fucking Loki.
Hell yeah.
Guardians 3. Guardians 3.
It was even that had more shit in it. I liked it, but come on, bro. Like, you taking one of the most OP motherfuckers in Marvel comics, dog, and turn him into a fucking bumbling idiot. Like, what the fuck?
No. I get you, Adam. No.
And mind you, that was the dude that snapped the damn gauntlet.
Exactly, bro.
I get that.
Before Thanos,
that's why that is so funny to me, bro. And that is the funniest thing you could do to a character like that. It's almost like you were trying to spite Adam. It's like he almost didn't like the person who made Adam Warlock and was like, "Fuck this guy."
You know what I think happened?
You have my girl. What's my girl? Oh my god, Gamora's sister. Nebula is hanging with Adam Warlock in a fight.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
Hey.
Well,
I
mean.
You can't even. I mean that one, bro.
But listen, bro. Listen.
Nah, ain't no I mean on that shit, bro.
Hold up.
Would disintegrate her ass in a heartbeat, bro.
Bro, in a heartbeat, yeah, it would. But again, we got to remember when Adam Warlock was first introduced in the comics, bro, he wasn't as powerful as he was eventually because he evolved.
Was still making that dude look.
Yeah, he was, but he definitely did evolve. I'm not saying the execution in this film was dope because it wasn't. I mean, especially what they did with him. If anybody, I'm a big ass fucking Adam Warlock fan. They fucked that up. But what I'm saying is, just from a power scale, it does take him, and it did take him. We already know that he evolved. The more powerful he gets is based on not only just where he's at, but even with the cocoon itself. That's where he goes to regenerate. So we know that. It's just that the treatment of this character was like, now here's the thing. I'm about to throw salt on another wound real quick.
Oh, God.
I'm about to throw some. I'm sorry, we in here, so we gotta talk about this. We're already here, so let's talk about this quick. This is the picture that reverberated across the internet for the past couple days, and motherfuckers was like, "Fuck everybody." Is when they saw this picture right here.
Oh my God, bro! I saw that yesterday, dog.
Wild out, bro.
Bro. The internet, bro.
I'm about to turn my computer off right now,
bro. The internet. No chill, bro.
I didn't read the comments. What they were saying,
bro. Motherfuckers was like, "Fuck! Oh, you betrayed us, Zack Snyder. You're a traitor, and you know what? We rode with you, and now you're over here with him. You're sleeping with the enemy." And I'm like, "What the fuck?"
They didn't know they was already friends.
These motherfuckers was friends even before.
They've been boys forever.
Yeah, they went to
a long fucking time, bro. Like, and
what are you talking about? The enemy? The enemy got fired. They ain't not even there no more. Like, what are they talking about?
That's true,
bro.
He got fired. He got replaced, bro. That shit.
It's like when people find out most politicians are friends in real life.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You saw Obama at the funeral,
right, bro? Like, motherfuckers, like straight up, they went crazy over this shit, bro.
Yeah, I had to
crazy, but then you had motherfuckers putting the tinfoil hat on, bro.
Yep.
Oh, he must be ready to direct the film. He's going to have Zack Snyder direct the film. That's why he's there. Like, bro, you know that's the movement, bro. You know that's the fucking movement. Now, nobody's saying that could not happen because they're friends, they're boys. But I doubt that it's going to happen.
It ain't going to happen.
Nah, I ain't going to happen.
You know what I mean? I doubt that aspect.
You're not going to do it.
But this is the shit that reverberated across the fucking people. And here's the thing, and I say that because it is, bro. Maybe, and Vinny, you probably know what I'm going to say before I say this. Roberticus, you probably know what I'm going to say before I say this. Jason, you will probably understand me when I say this. This is a tactical fucking move
always
by James Gunn before that film drops. Just say, hey, we are cool. Zack Snyder
got the okay from Zack.
What the fuck I am doing with this film? He is supporting me. So please, when this fucking movie comes out, do not review bomb the fuck out of my shit because I'm telling you, it is not worth it. He is on board. I'm telling you, everything is fine. Have the level of confidence. Look, even if that's true, it's a smart ass fucking play. But
listen. He's on the internet. He knows. How many episodes do we have of Leo saying that this guy just stay off the fucking internet and shut the fuck up?
We talk about it all the time.
How many episodes do we have of almost all of us saying that at some point, right?
Since he took over.
So he understands, and this is a tactical move. This is a tactical move, Leo. You are 100% right in your observation, brother, because he knows that this is going to weigh into when people go sit they ass in them seats, and then they go and sit their ass in that other seat to write the review, or film the review, or however way they do their content.
Optics.
Very smart. I see what he's doing.
This the optics, bro. Like it makes the most sense.
I knew what it was when I saw it. Bro.
It makes the most. Yo, Bloomer. Yo. I was like,
I knew what the fuck it was when I saw this shit, bro.
Hey, it's gonna take this. Hello. Yes, is your name Jason? Hey, I'm James Gunn. I brought your boy Zack Snyder with me. He just wants to. Can we talk to you, please? Can we sit down and talk to you?
And Picture's gonna be like, we're gonna be like Will Smith and goddamn
Chris Rock. I smacked the shit out of him.
Yeah, and Will Smith in that zombie movie, I Am Legend.
I Am Legend.
He's like, no. No, at his door. No. That's what he gonna be doing. No.
Get the fuck off my line.
Zack, no. This is too far, Zack.
No. And then you're gonna see a copy of Absolute Superman slide under the door.
Oh my god!
He goes so high.
I know you don't agree, but there's a certificate of off.
Well, there's
a COA in there, bro.
Nah.
Both of us signed it.
Nah.
Zack and James, we signed it.
You're going way too far.
Vinny, he gonna go outside. It's gonna be a sticker on his car that says "Look up."
Bullshit, dog. This should give me a headache, bro. Give me a sinus headache just thinking about the shit, dog.
Check your trunk, bro. We left you a vinyl of the new Superman movie soundtrack, as well as a live.
I would be so high.
Life-size replica of the suit that you love so dearly,
bro. Both James Gunn and Zack gonna be sitting beside Jason at the movie theater while eating his popcorn. They be like, "What you think?
What you thinking?
Ren, leave me alone, Ren, bro."
What do you say? James going, "Hello, Jason. I know you love Cowboy Superman, but can say go watch the movie and not rate it or trash, please. Thank you."
Because he knows if that shit is whack, I'm gonna say trash. As soon as I get out the theater, I'm gonna get online and say trash.
The movie poster says you will believe what Jason can enjoy.
We'll see. We'll see, bro. I will say it's trash. I'm telling you,
bro.
I saw this, bro. I was like, "Oh wow, he is wilding, bro. Yeah, he is wilding, bro.
Towering over my boy.
Internet. No.
Well,
I'll give him that.
I mean, don't worry. He's not gonna be making any movies. He's working on Rebel Moon 6.
Oh my god!
Netflix done stopped that, man.
That shit bombed like that, bro. I was hyped for that shit too, bro.
A lot of people were.
Now it's just Netflix and chill fodder. So ain't nobody watching that for real. It says, "Are you still watching?" I'm pretty sure.
Mm-mm. Yeah, he shot himself.
We're still watching.
It's real talk. I got you,
bro. Yeah, here's the thing, bro. Like, you can't take the Watchmen approach on everything, bro.
No,
you can't. No. And to have that much exposition and telling each individual fucking character's story and backstory, bro. I was like, stop, bro. I don't want to know anymore. I don't.
The shorty story took forever, bro.
Oh,
God,
bro. Bro, I don't know what the fuck he was thinking with that, Zack. Leave that shit alone. Move on, though. I want to move on real quick because I'm going to also talk about something that I am very fucking excited about. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. Please let this happen. And they actually did come out and said now they can play in this wheelhouse. They have full permission to do it. Yes, I am talking about the Defenders. I don't give a fuck. Nobody says.
Everybody is saying,
man.
I love
Danny
Jessica Jones, bro. I know a lot of people didn't, but I love Jessica Jones, bro. I love Luke Cage.
Luke Cage was dope.
Daredevil.
Yeah.
Here's the thing,
Iron Fist ain't coming back, yo.
I'm going to say something that's completely unpopular, bro.
He ain't coming back.
Listen, hold up.
They might do Kowloon. Fuck it.
Listen, but here's the thing, because we know that there was also, if you saw What If this final season, there was a mention of Iron Fist, but it was the original concept of Iron Fist, because remember, Iron Fist was based off of Bruce Lee. It was. Right. So they might give us an original iteration that way as well. But I hope so. Here's the thing. But wait, if in fact, number one, so what would you say if they decided finally to give him both his hands, more training, better writing, and it wasn't a whining version of this character? Would you accept it, Jason?
This dude don't even know karate. He don't know.
That's it, yo. That's it.
That's the only thing out of the wet paper bag, dog.
That's the only thing they needed to do, man.
Make me believe you can fight, bro. I can smack him and knock him the fuck out.
It was so simple.
Fight, bro.
It was so simple.
Give me somebody that got some kind of training, bro. Give me some kind of training.
Hey, look at this picture.
All he do is give him his mask. What's the best fight that Iron Fist had in the whole show was season 2 when it wasn't him. It was a fucking stunt double with the Iron
Exactly, bro. How about Daredevil give Danny that hoodie?
The whole show was a love letter to martial arts. Everybody on the show knew martial arts except for Iron Fist. He couldn't be bothered to learn. This motherfucker has only 3 months to train, didn't even figure out how to throw a punch. That's fine, but put the mask on him. Let stunt double throw the punches and kicks.
Listen. Leo did it. Look at the picture he posted. Look at that picture. Which one of them jokers look like they can't fight?
The one with the suit.
It's like, how are you not more intimidating than the motherfucker that got a fucking sock on his head, bro?
Over his face, yo.
Bro, even Shorty, you could tell Shorty got hands, bro. Just the way about her stance and everything. You're like, okay.
Charlie Cox looks like a hostage, and he looks more threatening.
Yeah, exactly.
Leaning on the wall.
He like they his bodyguards or something. Like, come on, bro. Like he can't fight.
He said he was the DEI hire. I'm weak.
Word, bro.
I am dead. Y'all funny as fuck.
DEI hire Danny Rand.
Yoda, bro.
I'm playing Danny Rand for real.
Bro. Y'all fucked up, bro.
That's the only way he comes back, yo.
Trash.
That's the only way he comes back, man.
Nah, bro. With a hoodie on, don't show his face. Don't show his face.
Okay, so I wanted to kind of lump this together because also keep in mind that they're saying that we're getting a season every year of Daredevil. So the next couple of years. So we're getting the next season is next year.
Yeah.
And then the other season is the year after. So it's not going to be like they're just doing this season a year after, right?
Yeah.
So how do you feel? And I want to throw this to you, Vinny, first. How do you feel about the thought of them continuing the Defender's story or bringing them in a way that makes the most sense? Or do you think that there's a danger of bringing them in too early where we haven't seen Daredevil to really... Now, here's the thing. Nobody is saying that they're going to bring them into the Daredevil season.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that now we know that they can play around with these characters. What do you think about that?
Right. I love it. I mean, a lot of the fans of Netflix shows have wanted them to just port that shit over for a long time, especially if they keep the grit, keep the like. I loved all these shows with minimal exceptions. Like I said, just the Danny specific fights with Iron Fist, all the rest of the martial arts choreography, the music, everything on that show. That show was really, really good. It just it suffered from him not wearing the suit, him not wearing the mask, and being exposing how little martial arts he knew when he was the most important character to know it. And Jessica Jones season 2. Literally every single thing that they did with these 4 on all their shows, including Defenders, was fire. There was room for improvement. There's things that they could have done a little bit better, tighten some shit up a little bit better. But bringing these cats into the MCU in a world where you can throw in Spider-Man and Moon Knight and Fantastic Four and like they all are what Marvel really needs right now, because while Sony and Feige are arguing back and forth whether Spider-Man should be fighting Kingpin or fucking Null, they can't decide whether or not Spider-Man is supposed to be an everyman on the streets or should be up in space only like he's fucking Nova or somebody. But these guys, it's like they know their role that everyone.
I know I'm popular, y'all, but I'm not fucking cosmic. Please.
It's so wild. It's so wild. Like Spidey can do both, but stop acting like he can only do cosmic.
Only do cosmic shit, bro.
It's like Batman. He fights a dude dressed up with a top hat and a cane, but he can also fight Clayface. You don't have to choose one or the other.
Right.
I love Daredevil. I love the Daredevil books. I literally just spent 3 weeks binging 20 fucking years of those books with countless stories from Bendis and Zdarsky and Soule and Ahmed of so many different stories that they could use. I hope they bring at least 3 of these 4 back, and if they do bring Danny back, that it's with the suit, and then I'm cool with that too. But I also hope they bring back Electra Nachos. They need her in the mix here, and have Kingpin rolling with them, and Punisher rolling with them. There is and Bullseye, like that's such a great. And
they never explained Black Sky, Vinny. They never really explained that.
I don't think that
they tried to, but they didn't have. I don't think they had the time to really do it.
I don't think they had the show was so grounded. I think that they got scared of how fantastical the Hand is. I mean, they it, but like it was.
There's a little bit of jibber jabbering back and forth between the writer and the director.
It's like they wanted to do the Hand, but didn't have the balls to go full Hand. Just like Iron Fist wanted to do Kunlun, but didn't want to do full Kunlun. They were teasing, but they were never going to show him punching a fucking dragon. But it was frustrating because it's like do it or not. Like don't tease us. Which I get it. Like they wanted to show, but they wanted to tell but not show, which they figured was better than nothing.
They didn't have that. They had a Disney money back then, man.
Yeah. I get a lot of
Netflix was different, bro.
They didn't quite pull the trigger on, but I think the Hand
Daredevil was different.
Like Hand is like super fucking different. Like, they're not gonna have the fucking Beast show up eating people, and there's just so much that they could do. So I was cool with most of the choices that they made, but I'm all for them being just full-fledged back into it. You have Disney Plus. I don't want to see just Disney Plus shows either. Give them Disney Plus movies, give them spotlights, give them hour specials, and do all kinds of shit with them, because I want to see them mix it up with different people in this world and just have a whole Marvel Knights, Marvel Max, world going on.
It makes the most sense, bro.
It makes the most sense. I feel like that's the biggest layup they have, where so many of their other characters are in flux and they're not quite sure what to do with them. This is easy money. It's easy.
Yep.
So I'm gonna double back after I get around with everybody, because I'm gonna ask y'all a question, and I want to hear how you feel about this. And you already got a Daredevil fan right here. I know my daughter cannot fucking wait, bro. She cannot fuck. She loves Daredevil so fucking much, bro. Like she's binged it. I don't know how many times, bro. Ins and out.
Shit, I watched it a few times.
Baby girl, bro. Trained her well, bro. But so Prop, what you think about this, man?
Yeah, man. Same thing, dude. That Luke Cage show was so dope, man.
Flawless, bro.
Yeah.
I think we're all hip hop fans, yo.
Yeah.
Bro.
Every episode, a song title.
Bro.
We did 2 seasons, right?
We got 2 seasons, man.
That first, I kind of tailed off on second season, but that first season, woo!
Oh,
bro,
so good.
Second season was so good, fire too, bro.
Oh yeah. Both seasons was dope, man. I'm sad that they only released. Dude, I got them all on Blu-ray, man. I hate that they don't release everything on in physical media anymore. I got
yeah.
But, dude, I'm glad to see Daredevil back, man. They're hyping it up, man. They're saying it's ultra violent, that it's more violent than the Netflix. So
I guess my question, since we're here on Daredevil, I know we don't want to spend too much time here, but I had a question about that, because what was it, season 2? I think it was season 2. That was basically Born Again in the comics. They ripped from that.
Yeah.
So now this whole series is called Born Again. Like, is there anything different in that comic from you guys know that they can take and advance further that we haven't
it's
seen?
Enough.
Well, it's going to be difficult because they're kind of fusing 2 comics at the same time.
At the same time, right.
You know what I mean? And the thing is, the danger of that is that you got to get Muse right, because if the Muse story fucking line is fucking incredible, bro.
Muse is a sick mother. He's painting with people's blood, dog. Like,
you got to get that right, bro. You can't fuck that up.
We talked about Muse like a year ago. The last time we
really, sick dude, bro. He's sick.
Yeah.
When I was reading through and I read that, you know, it has the funniest line of all time, right? So, what's his Blind Spot, right?
Yeah.
He tells Blind Spot, "I'm a fan of your work."
Thank you.
Yo.
Yeah, he does. He does.
Malek funny as hell.
There's stories that are more current that they're gonna fuse with it. Like I said. No, I watched the trailer, so I'm not sure how much that they use, but it's.
But that's consistent. That's consistent with Marvel, though. Like we just said.
I'm sure it's gonna be one of those where we know people know the title, and Daredevil has so many just religious connotations. You could use that. Because
and Born Again fit this.
Most of the stories have Catholic roots, so
you can see the Born Again elements in this because it looked like the trailer. It looked like they did the same thing they did in season 3, which is starting without the costume.
Yeah,
it looked like it progresses at least. So it's probably just certain parts like that they're taking from that. I'm imagining that he's redefining himself or whatever. You know what I'm
saying? Also, partially the trailer where they show. Oh, my bad. I was about to say something.
Yeah, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing, bro.
It's
almost there, bro.
Bro, I caught myself.
Y'all can tell me the rules. We can't talk about trailers.
We can't.
My bad.
Jason, that was growth. I appreciate you.
Growth.
You see that? I'm catching myself. You see that, right?
Because I was going to talk about the new blue costume.
Don't talk about nothing. Don't talk about nothing.
I see that ain't me.
Don't talk about nothing. We gonna definitely keep. We ain't gonna talk about nothing in that aspect.
But the from what I'm seeing, bro, I think it's picking up right from where Netflix left off, dog. Like it looks raw, bro. And the boy Muse, I'm so excited to see how these motherfuckers how they do them in the show. Because in the comic, bro, it's painting with people that he's killing blood.
Yep.
Like what? This dude is a sick motherfucker, bro. They got to do him right, dog.
Hundreds.
Hey, that face changed the whole photo, bro. Now he look like he can fight.
No, he does, bro. No, he like he can fuck me now, bro. He does look like he can fight.
Yeah, he ready.
Now he ready, bro.
Now, buddy got a fighting face on him.
He got a fighting face, bro.
Yeah,
look at that, bro.
Yo,
yeah, I believe that.
You got me so busy filming. I ain't gonna have time to hear the
word, bro. I believe that. I know. Listen, and guess what? And guess what? I know Vinny got hands, so I'm not even worried about that. I know Vinny got hands.
And now he look intimidated. Now you fixed it. Thank you.
Right. He fixed that shit.
There's the intimidation right there, bro. That's all you needed, bro.
He fixed it. Real talk. Now be ready.
I'm not with the face. I'm not sure if he looking at something he about to draw.
On some real shit, though, like you think they bring everybody back and recast Daniel because people wrote in about him not looking.
Is he monitoring? Is he monitoring? Like I don't know. There's so many ways he could go with that.
Word, he got hands, bro.
Force, that's just one of the many ways you can take it.
That's it. That's it.
Art is it's in the eye of the beholder, man.
You saw what Skyler said?
Yeah,
you saw Skyler funny.
Yeah, Jeffrey said the iron pen.
Iron pen, bro. Iron pen. Yes, sir.
Charlie says the best Vinny's hair look in here.
Yeah,
it is, unfortunately.
Bro.
That's it.
Bro.
They gave him the Justin Timberlake, basically.
Yeah. And he still got the goatee heavy at the bottom. You're ready to fight, bro.
So here's my question. Mm-hmm. With all of this being said, do you think, and would you guys be mad if they chose not to put Matt Murdock, Daredevil, in the MCU?
He's going to be in the
cinematic universe.
Why not?
Oh yeah, I would be.
I'll be mad as hell. Hell yeah.
What do you mean by that, though? In terms of
he's
him
already
being
been there with Spider-Man.
Already there, though, technically.
He's already there with Spider-Man. With Spider-Man, he was his lawyer.
This is my point. Would you be willing to sacrifice the cinematic universe for a more grounded version of Daredevil and just bring corresponding characters in that would make his grounded version better?
Nah, man, just give him the Ben Affleck power.
Bro, just let him have it, dog.
But here's my no, and I'm good with that. I put him in as well. But this is my point. Like we've been talking about with Spider-Man, bro. There's no fucking need to always make him a universal hero when he has to be out in the galaxy. We haven't. I think the closest we've seen as grounded was his first film, Homecoming.
Yeah, Homecoming. Yeah, right.
That was the first. That was the first.
I'm tired of fighting aliens, y'all.
The second one too. No Way Home too. Wait,
I'm tired of fighting aliens, bro.
No, you're talking about Far From Home.
Far From Home, yeah.
Mysterio was
the first two was like that.
Yeah, Mysterio was like next level though.
Different case.
Yeah, but it wasn't off the earth. It was still grounded.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
He's still fighting a human. He's just fighting a smart human.
I thought you meant grounded in terms of friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Oh, no, we talking about Earthbound, like
yeah.
Earthbound, like that's cool, but. You know,
we need
my man on the
we need to get that
spaceship.
Venom. We need to get that Venom costume. So he need to go.
We need it.
He need to go somewhere for a little, at least one more time. But yeah,
it's not going to be too big a problem because Daredevil works obviously so much more consistently as a ground level threat. Whereas Spider-Man, you can pretty much plug in many situations. We're just being upset about them forgetting to plug them in ground level situations. It's not like he don't belong in these other situations. Spider-Man was like Wolverine at one point where he was in any and everywhere. But it was usually like they had a reason. You know, Daredevil can be in different MCU films, but
they just fit better here. They fit better here. This is their home. I don't want them
forcing Daredevil in just any old situation just to say that he's in the film. He worked in No Way Home because he was a lawyer to superheroes. That makes sense. You can't just throw him in like whatever. But I'm
maybe asking the question like
with him being here. Like this is where he needs to be, and then other shit is icing on the cake.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Who knows is part of
it's gotta be, man. Yeah.
They're talking about him being seen again in the MCU, but now it's looking like we might not be getting a season 2, which is very disheartening because he's such a character-driven character that works much better in a sequential episode show like his before they start bringing him into the big picture, because I don't think they'll be giving him a movie. They'll just be plugging him in different Avengers.
And it's so much more funnier than
which they should.
Isn't like a Sentry or a Hulk where just throw him in there, have a cool fight, and then get him out. Like, I want to see character study on Moon Knight. He's not Hulk where I just want to see him show up and fuck somebody up.
Exactly.
Yo. Hey, man. I mean, it's my boy and all, man. But the new Captain America ain't got no super serum. Daredevil can fit in with the Avengers, yo. He can fit in with those movies.
Yeah.
Not everybody is super powered. You know what I mean? And my boy can.
Good point.
I mean, that is technically a superpower. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good point. I mean, I'm saying it because it has to be done right, man. Don't fuck it up.
Got to be done right, yo.
And to Vinny's point, it would be even more funnier when you have somebody like Moon Knight around these guys, right? And even adding the Spider-Man, and he's going through his schizophrenia shit. And motherfuckers what the fuck's wrong with him?
Yeah.
Like that makes it even more intriguing and funny and entertaining.
That's what's so interesting and exciting about this now. Like that's the band. The band is together. You got all all those characters now back in house, because when you read your Daredevils, your Spider-Mans, your Punishers, they're like a little fucking secret Sandlot club.
Right, they all cross over anyway in the
these
books.
Motherfuckers right here, and maybe throw in Moon Knight, Blade, and
Spider-Man.
Like they're all they roll together. When Daredevil needs help, he's not calling fucking Iron Man. He's calling Luke Cage. And Spider-Man.
Right. Yeah. So in other words, I think the shows work for these characters anyway. You know what I'm saying? Some of these shows are so cinematic. I'd rather see them Don't give him his own movie.
Flesh them out in their own individual series on Disney Plus. Then bring them in appropriate moments in different areas and times where they fit.
Yeah.
Piece can be used. What if some other character lands in New York and they need a fucking private eye? I don't need a lawyer. I need a private eye. Jessica Jones, right?
Jessica, right?
I need a lawyer. Matt, I need somebody who's unbreakable.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
That's how other characters can come into it. We're all looking forward to Iron Fist and Shang-Chi, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think we're all looking forward to that possibility, or seeing those two try to fight Spider-Man.
Hey, you know what? And the comics always had them in. They all, just like you brought up Batman, yo. Luke Cage has been in the big comics as well. You know what I'm saying? I think all of us, it sounds like all of us, my favorite stories are those.
He married Jessica in the comics. He had a kid.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
So
yeah.
It's dope.
Fucking The Devil's Reign was one of the dopest Luke Cage stories. Like, tie-in with the rest. The shit was fucking dope, bro.
Yeah, Devil's Reign.
Who in the comics taught Spider-Man how to fight?
Daredevil, bro.
Yeah.
Shang-Chi as well.
It's a combination. Shang-Chi taught him.
And Daredevil.
Taught him in 616.
He has multiple.
Hold on. Iron Fist too.
Yeah, because I was going to say
because Iron Fist took him to.
They taught him all different types of martial arts, but the one that he stuck with was the capoeira. Yeah. Like, you ever played Tekken? Eddie. He's a capoeira fighter. Where it's kicks and jumps and feints.
Yeah. DJ too in Street Fighter. Same thing.
Yeah, exactly.
But all three of them boys taught him how to fight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
it's a long history, bro.
Right. He'd been good. You know what I mean? So I just, man, I want everybody to be in there except recast Danny Rand with somebody that can fight. Recast Danny Rand with somebody that can actually got some kind of fighting experience that can act.
He ain't coming back.
It'll be good.
They ain't gonna bring him back, man. They get.
I hope not. Yeah. They were writing mad letters about this dude, man. They was getting mad mail about this.
Bring the dude
but dude didn't. Oh my god.
So
they might not bring back Luke Cage. That's what I'm.
I'll do it. I'm 6'2". I'll do it. I'm 6'2", 248. I'll do it.
Oh yeah, you got the role.
And I got hands, so it's all good. I'm straight. I'll do it. And I've been shot before. Let's go. Let's keep it going.
Yo. Think about how many people he would accidentally tell that Matthew Murdock
that I'm Luke Cage, that I'm unbreakable.
Trailer coming out tomorrow.
Break be like, my bad, man. I'm about to fuck you up, bro.
Yo, Matt, I need some help. I mean, Daredevil, my bad.
I gotta fuck you up tonight.
Damn,
my bad.
I meant Daredevil.
Hey,
I'll do better next time. My bad.
I'll catch myself.
Bro.
I'm ready.
Yo, Pete. I mean, Spider-Man.
Yo, Pete. Damn.
My bad. Peter. I mean, Spider-Man. My bad, dog.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
Damn. I'm ready.
He said I'll do it.
How am I doing, bro? No names.
Oh, me and Buddy. Hold on. I'll send it to you right now. We're on the same height. I got.
We about to get Sentry to fly you to the sun, bro. You say my name.
I'm ready.
Moving on from this, man. I want to move on to the next again because we got some more things to talk about here. I want to talk about this episode 5 of Invincible. They had a lot, bro. They did a lot in this episode that I didn't think they were going to do.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Like, we're seeing how they're weaving in these characters, the characters from the book, but the danger is with stories. Sometimes it's hard to tell a cohesive story in such a short amount of time. And bro, like, they're doing a great job of this shit, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're doing a great job.
It feels like reading the comic, it almost has felt like they got to the Invincible ink art like very fucking fast. I was like, oh wait, we're here? Because in the comics, there's a little more of a slower roll to that. And here it's just like we're here.
Well, Kirkman said they were going to be bouncing back and forth, man. And we got
he did.
I think what is it? The Boys is similar. You know what I'm saying? Where they kind of did the same kind of thing. Kind of skipped around, moved fast, but then kind of doubled back on little.
Although
stories.
that is not a great read or reread compared to Invincible.
It's not. It don't compare to it.
In terms of accessibility, I think Vinny could probably speak more to it in terms of volumes. Are the in compendiums or not? Versus, right here, Invincible. There's 3 compendiums. It's straight up the whole story, and some extras in there for you too.
Mm-hmm.
Boys is a very unique case of the show adding character depth and making a comic better, because the comic for Boys is pretty much just violence, shock value, and nudity, and there's not much soul to it. Whereas the show adds a lot of heart. This, though, is doing a phenomenal job of putting over the heart and soul and the action and violence. And like we've talked about, they take liberties with the sequence without ever really like reinventing the wheel. Like they're not making up much of their own shit. They're just using the story like sequencing for pacing purposes, and it usually works very well. There are some. It bothers me when some people complain about like it being like a semi filler or whatever. It's like not every story is going to be about the Viltrumites. Like there's so much other shit going on, because it's a constant reevaluation for him of how to be a fucking superhero without just easily killing everybody. And like you're seeing him struggle with who he is and how to move and right and wrong, like who to help. Like I'm gonna help this person, but is it gonna bring up
every time it gets more intense?
It's so much to it, but yet
so
all along the way there's just these amazing, incredible characters. And like, there's so many good characters in this. I'll be bugging just listening to Machine Head talk. It's fucking
Machine.
Who is the voice actor? Who's this voice actor?
That's the boy from Burn Notice.
Yeah, it is.
Burn Notice.
It is. Yup. It is.
You know what, Vinny? You brought up a great point, because every fight, I would say post Nolan. Let's just put that there. Every fight post Nolan, it's almost him trying to define that line, like you said. But these enemies are pushing that line. They're pushing him. They're pushing that line. Every time he has to redefine what that is, and it's almost like allowing a concession along the way, as like it's like moving the line up decimals each time, just decimals, just very small shit. But he's just allowing certain things to come along, as we'll see as we get to closer towards the back end of the story, what that evolves into. But I love it, man.
There's nuances that they touch on here that I think go over like some people's head, like the biology. Like we'll learn more about who Mark's family is and lineage and like Viltrumites, and we're learning how few of them there are, and there's all these different things that factor into how he does in fights. Like people have missed the very first beginning of the season 1, them talking about Nolan training them, like you have to keep training. Like you aren't just you're not Superman where you're just instantly Superman. You have to train to fly faster, to be stronger, etc. But there's different biological things that they don't really expand on too much, just a little bit, and sometimes it gets lost in the shuffle. Like he's mixed with human DNA, but the Viltrumite DNA is so strong that he's practically a Viltrumite anyways. But he has boosts from humans. Like Viltrumites don't have adrenaline. Yeah. So when we see him getting mad, it's not just like, oh, he finally is like mad now. Like there's not other Viltrumites don't have that adrenaline boost that humans have, and it
makes him stronger.
His powers.
Now, did they ever discuss in the first 2 seasons about how, like, if you get fucked up, that's how they get stronger?
I feel like they touched on it.
I don't think they ever said it though.
They never said it. Yeah.
Viltrumite biology, like they literally get stronger every time.
I think they're slightly explaining that through them allowing the Viltrumites, allowing Nolan to get healthy as part of their tradition, like Vinny is saying, to get healthy, for them to whoop his ass once he gets healthy and kill him then. So I think that's how that is explained, and we're just like transmuting that from that situation over to Mark. Now that adrenaline thing is something I hadn't thought of at all since I've been reading to watching. That adrenaline angle is very, very thoughtful.
Because see, we know that as being the readers, we read the shit. But I'm talking about the casual fan that just put up on Invincible.
They haven't touched on
might not
that
know about. They never really said that. The more they get beat,
I can't. Yeah, you're right. I can't think of any like block of text or block of just like actual
even with their
dialogue
that in the comics, that's what it is.
Yeah,
that they say like, oh yeah, Mark gets stronger by getting his ass beat. Like they haven't said that. Like that's the Dragon Ball Z way. Like they have to get their ass beat to power up. So
in the comic, something that's coming up in the show. In the comics, they do touch on that more, and it's something that a lot of people who have read it are excited for what's coming in this season. I'm not sure how much time they'll spend on it. Hopefully, a whole episode of,
especially with his little brother.
Not the brother of someone else, but when we get to that episode, I think it'll probably more explain how his biology works when he's gets his ass whooped. So what they're explaining it more and more. I do love that there's so many intricacies and levels to this show. It's brilliant.
I was about to say they could get away with not explaining that though.
Yeah, and let people make up their own kind of theories.
Yeah. For the casual watcher,
that's that old school hero journey, man. The martial art film, they got to get beat up first, and they always come back.
Oh yeah,
it's already built into our psyche without having to explain.
Right.
On the biology level, though.
I think it's one of the cool things. I think it's one of the
check the inbox, bro.
What's that?
Check the inbox. You'll see something.
Which one? Which inbox?
I don't sound good.
Our group.
I think you're talking about Facebook.
Yeah. It has great power scaling. I mean, like not quite anime level of power scaling, but it definitely has.
Yeah.
I think it's because Vinny, as you know, anime can get so convoluted quick, very fucking quick. So that I do like how Kirkman kind of just says, let's focus our attention on the Viltrumites. If they are the hierarchy of power, then we just set that understanding and then we just go from there in terms of building up towards that. Yeah. Instead of that threshold being passed. Like, I love me some Dragon Ball Z, but shit, it was up as soon as Goku went Super Saiyan 2. Everybody like, oh fuck, like
it's over. Yeah.
He was already a legend. Like now he's like a double legend because he went past something that we didn't even think our people could do. Like that's when it gets crazy. So like the power scaling here is so much more easier and palatable to take.
And it's a finite story. It's not something that is like going on. All right, now what are we gonna have to do? Like
What you mean when you say finite?
There's only 144 issues as beginning, middle, and end.
Okay,
It's not like Walking Dead, which is still going on, so they don't know how to end it. Or like Game of Thrones.
Nah, they know exactly how to end this.
It has an ending, we like they know how it's going to finish. He's even said how many seasons it'll take to get there, as opposed to it being something that the comic is still going on, so they got to just so they get to just keep milking it.
You're not going to get a Game of Thrones, them trying to
get
in between the words and weeds and give you something.
You're not going to have a show trying to guess where the writers would go because they passed them.
Right.
Because even with last season, man, when Mark was going through those portals with the what's my boy name?
Sterling Jake.
He met Spider-Man and Doc Ock in the comics.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they cut that short. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Spider-Man even tried to go to the portal and help him get back. You know what I mean? His spider web got cut off. And
I think that would be a great pairing because he would really keep. He would be an awesome Spider-Man. Would be awesome in terms of keeping Mark from pushing that decimal line. And like helping him understand like
you gotta
what it means to be viewed as a hero, as a symbol. It's not just you and your powers, man.
Bro, Mark
people view you too.
Bro, he smacked the shit out of Doc Ock, bro. He almost killed him. And Peter was like, whoa, you don't have to kill him. But then Ock started annoying that boy. He pulled his arms off. I'm like, damn.
There's so many parallels because Spider-Man could do the same thing to him.
Yeah. He holds back.
But he just won't do it.
Yeah.
This is all around, like I said, this is a great show, bro. Like I'm thoroughly enjoying it. It's definitely top-notch entertainment. And I love what
the best adaptation
ever.
It's just I'm willing to go on that mountain and die on that hill right now.
Mm-hmm.
The best adaptation of any source material so far in my fucking life.
Yeah. Bro, when I go back and read the Invincible stuff now, like my books, bro,
it's butter.
All I hear is Mark's voice from the show and Noah's voice from the show.
Oh, perfectly casted.
You know what I'm saying?
They perfectly casted.
Perfectly cast voices, though.
Yeah,
like,
they definitely
all of them, bro. Alan the Alien, all of them. But I hear their voices when I'm fucking reading the book now.
Yep.
Damn it, Seth Rogen. You can't.
Seth is like anywhere, bro.
He's
like,
killing it, bro.
He's doing it.
Yeah,
he's doing it. Moving on though. I'm so fucking excited, bro. Like, I'm pleasantly surprised, bro.
Let's do it, baby.
Oh man, this show, man.
Yeah.
Can't do no wrong. Can't do
that
no wrong.
suit right there, man.
Yeah.
Raw fucking bow like this.
Can't do no wrong.
Here's the thing, bro. Like, and here's the thing, Boomer. We were talking about this from a collecting standpoint. Was when people were talking, I'm starting here first. I want to start with the collecting standpoint first, because when we got the homemade suit, I thought, and I do think that, Bloomer, everybody was weighing this entire show on that.
Yeah, suit. On that suit. I'm like, oh,
because they thought that was going to be the end all be all for the season of that suit. That they were. Everybody did. They were so tight-lipped as where we were going to go. We got the Future Foundation suit
for a change.
Bro, even when they were going through like the different iterations of the suits, that was some of the funniest shit I ever fucking seen. And I was so glad they did it, because it allowed you to appreciate the development and the growth of the character, even the discovery, how even this character's his initial,
you can't be giving me no capes, bro.
No, but his initial connection to Norman, learning that again, regardless of what Norman says, he has to be his own person. And from us, and what we believed and what we didn't want was another Iron Man story, another strange story. And that's not what they were telling us, because the entire time in this show, regardless of what Peter was asking, Peter was, again, like, hey, Norman, I need help, this and the third. But we know that he was meeting that story. He was meeting that energy between the both of them with a bit of trepidation, because he was like, wait a minute, you're not necessarily right from this aspect. I don't think I should be doing this. This fucking show, and I said this last week, it is the closest that I've gotten to how I felt every fucking Saturday morning. Getting up in the morning watching Spider-Man and Amazing Friends.
That's it.
That was the first show. No, not the first show. Not the first show. It wasn't the first show, because again, he did have his own television show. There was another animated show. Also, he was on the Electric Company, because that was how we actually got a chance to see that.
I saw him the first time.
But to have a fully fleshed out show, it was that. And the feeling that I got every Saturday morning getting up to watch the show is how I felt about every damn Tuesday, Wednesday watching this. Yeah, because it was the growth. Every character placement, every character you are investing, just the growth of Tombstone. You know where they're going, and having them work together.
Fingers coming on now.
Bro,
you see it.
You're seeing it all. Strange. And how they did this final fucking episode.
Yeah, bro.
Was fan fucking tastic, bro.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Because again, the question was in the very beginning when Strange said what he said. He's like, wait a minute,
I think you're ready for it now.
He's like, what the fuck? Like, I've never been here. What are you talking about? Like, he's like, wait a minute, I'm not supposed to be here.
I'm not supposed to be here. Oh boy.
Yeah.
And we discover
now we go back. Yeah.
That again, and a lot of people were like, wait a minute, you mean the future Peter is the one who gave? No, it's just, again, time. Yeah. What have they been basically saying? Time is linear.
Yeah. Yeah.
Keep that in mind. Time is linear, because things can change, things can happen it's almost cohesively tied together. The juxtaposition from the future and the past, where both can basically be your present. It makes perfectly good sense. And how they told that story was fucking phenomenal. Now we're getting the symbiotes, how they basically tied that in. Yeah, that whole fucking scene. I can't.
That was dope. That was
despite
dope.
What the young boy said, the dumb shit that he said.
Yeah.
they did a good damn job with this show, and I can see why Coleman, even this fucking nod right here.
I loved it.
I was like, wow.
Yeah,
but instead of it was so fucking dope how they did this, bro. I thought it was amazing. Bloomer, I'm gonna start with you because I know you got a lot. Or should I wait on you? No, I'm gonna start with you first.
Wait on me. Wait on me.
Okay, Vinny, I'm gonna go to you first.
Let my brothers get it.
What's your thoughts, man? Cook. Go ahead and cook.
I was trying to kind of like chill out from just hyperbolically just announce this like some of the best Spider-Man content we've gotten like in a long time, because I love No Way Home, but I wasn't the biggest Homecoming fan, and I had my issues with Far From Home, and this show did a lot of the things from a heart of Peter that I would have loved to have seen in the MCU. From scientific standpoint, like we got to see this kid be a scientist, and that's very, very important. It's like Batman to me. I want to see him utilize his brains too. T'Challa, I want to see Peter use his brains. Like that's why he's him. And we got to see this great character building arc in a very short amount of time that never felt like it was forced between him and Norman, and this like kind of like parallel version of what he had with Uncle Ben in a way, where we're learning kind of like where Ben was teaching him good things, Norman was teaching him what like not to do, but Peter had to figure that out for himself. Just like he didn't listen to. It's like Norman taught him shit that was bad, and Peter had to be like, nah, not like that. And then and Uncle Ben taught him shit that was good, and he was like, nah, not like that. And then he realized he was wrong. So it's like just a twist on it. And it's just such a dope twist because we're getting to see that twist also set up a whole bunch of shit with Norman too, and tie into different aspects of the tech verse, all the different tech heroes that he has to fight all the time. That there's like a whole totem pole, from the Straczynski world of shit that goes on with what Peter has to face with these tech type villains and the different types of people he faces. The Scorpion shit was phenomenal. Doc Ock shit was so. Doc Ock was next level. I mean, it was straight out of like Eric Larson's. Doc Ock was just put right on the fucking screen. His mannerisms, his characteristics, everything about it. The Nico shit was dope. The shit with Lonnie was some of the best sidebar storytelling ever. Ever. I mean, everything about it was so dope. And then you think about, and then storytelling wise, everything tied together. It didn't seem like they were throwing shit at the wall. One of my first issues with the show was, wait, where did that spider come from? Because it did come from our dimension. That goes against what Miguel was saying and across the, but it is from our dimension. They just it was just like, hold on, we cooking. Like, give us a second. And then, all right, that's what it is. And then people were bitching about the art style. Man, look at Spider-Man and Doctor Strange shooting the shit at night. The color palette, the gauche, the colors bouncing off of them was absolutely. It was just, I was almost in tears at how good it was. There was things that bothered me. There was little nitpicks, but this was an alternate version that tied in so many Spider-Man references from not just MCU or the cartoons, but from the comic books. And there's a lot that like most people won't get, but there's a lot that people do. And I think that this show had something that we've been missing from comic book properties, IPs, entertainment in a while, and that was magic. This show felt magical. Like it felt like this is what you're supposed to feel. You're supposed to feel like a kid again.
Nostalgia, bro.
Yeah, it's had nostalgia, but it also was new and fresh, new ideas. It had quote unquote woke shit that people don't even bitch about because the story was so good.
It was so good.
We say that all the time. You can have diversity and change shit up and gender swap, do shit. That's fine. But if that's the whole point, if that's what you're doing, that's the only point, then you're gonna get exposed. But when
if the grifters ain't making videos on it, that's how you know it's good.
Exactly. But when you switch it up and yeah, you do all that kind of like switch up gender diversity shit, that's cool. But the story is dope, then guess what? That's just accentuation. That's just not the point of the story. The shit is just that's who he happens to be. This story is so dope. The art is so dope. The character building, the storylines, the science shit. The science shit alone was so fire to me. Like the actual and we had Bloomer in this shit, man. It had everything.
Bloomer, bro. Bloomer. I was surprised. I didn't want to get out of the way, bro. Because I knew that was in the trailer. So I'm like, damn, I'm not gonna say nothing.
You ain't gonna get away with that shit, bro. I'm telling you. And why he is still the professor on this fucking show, you're not gonna get away with it at all.
He gonna have a role or something. He gonna play into something. He might be Hobart Brown.
Bro, I don't care what y'all say, dog. I thought that was Cumberbatch's voice the whole time as Doctor Strange. He sounded just like him, dog.
Sounded like him, it did, but
he sounds just like him.
I gotta look it up because I don't think it was him. I think it was another voice actor, but I gotta look it up.
Bro, you gotta check that one.
That this show might have been initially meant for Miles.
I think so. The way it was really, really straight.
The way it's written is incredible, bro.
Yeah.
It's a black ass show.
Yeah,
it is.
Well, I feel as though it gives them a hell of a platform
for a Miles
that story.
Like maybe it's a test. Like will they? You know what I mean? Like will they?
Because Miles' story is gonna be a little bit more.
I feel you, Vinny. I think it was a test. Yeah.
But
check it out though. Like the whole shit to me, it was like a reflection of the MCU. Everything opposite. And nobody even peeped it because the story was so good. A female Dr. Connors, a female black Dr. Connors. Nobody even peeped it like that because the story was so damn good. Then you had Choi, Mr. Negative. Nobody peeped that. That was so good. Then you got the Osborns being black. Like,
bro, no, Cho is Hulk, bro.
Oh, that's right. Damn.
The Hulk.
I forgot, bro. I got him mixed up with
what is it, the Spectacular or no? It's the
Sensational, totally
awesome
Hulk. But bro, like it was so many flips with the characters, bro, and you could not complain because the writing was so goddamn good, bro.
Yeah,
so good, bro.
Real quick, we got a $5 bomb by Dirk Diggler. He said, "Do you think Spider-Man will be brought into Beyond the Spider-Verse?" I don't think so.
Nah.
It's a possibility. I don't think so because I think they're going to probably keep this separate from that universe.
I'm not saying it won't happen yet. He don't have a spider sense.
I'm not going to say it won't. Here's the thing: I don't know yet. I don't know because they have a tendency to tie things in. So it might. He might.
Mm-hmm.
He hasn't had a death yet.
I bet you the animators hoping they probably like, please don't give us more shit to do.
Yeah, don't give us more shit to do.
Yeah. He doesn't have the parents, but he doesn't have the Uncle Ben death. So
I thought he did.
Yeah.
They didn't say it. It was off camera.
It was off camera.
He didn't have it as Spider-Man.
Yeah.
He had it as Peter.
Before he had the powers.
Yes, Peter. Yeah. Before the
this
powers,
shit fucking shocked the fuck out of me, but we'll get there.
Yo, but it's pop, boy.
Yeah, it's pop. Prop. What did you think of this,
bro? You know, I hit you up, man, because you had already said it was dope. I was behind.
Yep.
It took me a little bit to get used to the animation. I knew what they were doing. It's got a 60s almost.
Yo, it was straight comic strip, though.
Yeah, comic strip. Like it was just missing the dots, right?
Silver Age shit.
But with that being said, you know, hey, Batman the animated series was like that. It was real simple.
Yeah.
It took me a minute to get used to it. Not first episode, but dude, I'm gonna tell you what the corniest thing, man, because everybody got that Saturday morning cartoon. You got to think when we was coming up, man. Wonder Woman would spin, turn into the costume once an episode, twice an episode.
Still loved it.
Luke Ferrigno turning in, Bill Bixby turning into Hulk once an episode.
Right.
Yo, even Voltron, right? We got the That's what I felt when they revealed that Spider-Man. That whole show was a build-up. The story was phenomenal. Everything was phenomenal. But the thing that made me feel like a kid, and I knew it was coming, right? Because every Spider-Man cartoon that starts from the scratch, they go through that homemade costume.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now they threw in that little tech costume in the middle, but dude, when they showed that costume and how it looked,
Yeah, bro.
Like that's when the animation, that 60s animation comic strip looked perfect with that Spider-Man costume.
Yeah,
dude.
They definitely. It's.
But how about the throw off though? Like when he first got that Spider-Man costume, he was in the bar. He was in the silhouette.
Thank you so
then
much.
See, that's your baby. See, and
That's
then
my baby girl,
when he rolled out, bro, and he was in the Future Foundation suit. I'm like, wow, they shouting out Fantastic Four already,
right?
Bro, thank you, sweetheart. That's going straight to the AARP card. Thank you.
He said, "Did y'all know the GOAT Josh Keaton voices Peter's dad?" Whoa,
I didn't peep that.
Yeah,
I didn't know
Spectacular Spider-Man voice actor is
Oh.
Richard Parker. Yes.
Damn, bro, I did not fucking know that.
Bro, look up the
See, there was a rumor that he was going to be a part of this, but nobody knew what part he was going to be. Obviously, he wasn't going to be Spider-Man.
So the OG
announced
Peter
that.
from the cartoons back in the day is
no. Spectacular Spider-Man.
Spectacular.
Basically,
Spectacular one from MTV.
No. This was
Doogie Howser.
This was like a Netflixer, like a right before Disney Plus show, and it was real.
It was dope,
really good. It was really good. Honestly, in terms of its ratings, as far as people, because it was kind of like a tweener show in between. Like it was like 2010s, late.
It got canceled, right? 20s. I think I think that was one of the shows.
Was that when Venom and him worked in the lab together? Him and
Yep.
Okay, I seen that. Okay,
and that Spider-Man kind of had a weird oblong head. It was kind of like I don't know,
big eyes and shit.
Disney Plus, Disney taking over Spider-Man is what ruined that show.
Yeah. It was a tweener show
with the rights to it. Yeah. So they ended up doing a whole other show. But yeah, man, dude, I loved it, yo. It was with all the changes. So this is where I'm probably comic book geeky, where every change would I thought would bother me, but Peter and Spider-Man and the spirit of Spider-Man was so true to the comic that this was the time where the changes didn't bother me at all. Peter was Peter. You know what I'm saying?
Peter was Peter, bro. And that's the thing is like it was so nicely, well, here's the thing, and I said this, I was watching this last week and I was like, you know what? This is the testament of how good Tom Holland really is as Peter Parker and as Spider-Man. Right. It's because this guy who's doing it is almost emulating that individual.
The same style,
almost the same inflection, bro. Almost the same inflection and everything. And even the art style is almost emulating
it looks like
Tom Holland. But it's, bro, the way it is done, and it's like you can tell that the artists use this as an excuse to say, "Oh, y'all gonna let us play? Y'all gonna let us cook? We're gonna give you comic accuracy for the ass."
Yeah.
Dude, the
figures, the asshole teacher, he's not going to be the Vulture. He's going to be a villain, lesser known as the Wizard. So it was funny that he was in there looking at Doctor Strange, and he will call himself.
Oh, he's going to be the Wizard.
Yeah, that's his name.
I thought he's going to be Vulture.
Okay. They could switch it up on us, but in the comics, that guy's name is the Wizard. So.
Okay.
Come on now. I guess that's my signal that it's my turn.
Go ahead,
man. As you guys know, as a fan, this is a dream come true. It's everything that you would hope a Spider-Man story to be. Full of wonder, full of awkwardness, but also full of a lot of hope. And that's what I got out of this series was just a fresh take of showrunners understanding all the tropes that we've read or watched over the years and just subverting them almost at every turn that they got to subvert our expectations. I love that. Everything from the moment you click play to the moment it goes to the next episode, it is a love letter to Spider-Man. Himself. And the intro.
Yeah.
And Stan Lee, bro.
Yes. I mean, I want to give love to, all the parents of Spider-Man. Stan Lee, obviously the biggest name. Steve Ditko, the Romitas. Obviously McFarlane took it and exploded it in the 80s.
I love his style, boy. McFarlane kills
McFarlane. Some of y'all might not like his toy business acumen, but a lot of y'all were raised on McFarlane. There has to be a level of respect there. I'm just saying, he raised a lot of y'all motherfuckers, bro, and y'all be jabbering at the mouth on this man,
bro.
Bloomer, you got the book, the McFarlane one when I think it was Spider-Man versus the Wendigo.
Oh yeah, dog,
bro. That was like in the early, that is
digital.
Classic.
That's a digital one for me.
Look it up, Bloomer, bro. That's a fire book, bro.
Ghetto Yoda twice on Sunday. If they fucking do that, guarantee if they drop a pre-order of that, I will be butt naked on my street, running high knees.
I'm getting that.
Guaranteed.
I'm getting the homemade suit now.
Butt ass fucking naked.
And now the homemade suit makes so much more sense now to buy now because you saw the evolution of what he went through to get to the red and blue. I'm gonna
man. I was already sold on seeing that first one because one, I was telling you guys, when has Hot Toys or anybody has done something that looks that fucking awkward and cobbled together when it comes to Spider-Man? Never.
And you know what? The precursor to all of that is Hot Toys has already, or Hano Studios has already released a accurate black suit that you can pretty much throw into this universe.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm going to buy that. I've been waiting on that. I'm gonna go.
If they do the hero suit, it's fucking up, bro.
Yeah.
It's up.
Yeah.
I've always kind of wanted, because obviously Toby and Tom for an exception, and then maybe Miles and Gwen. I've always kind of wanted a smallish Spider-Man figure from Hot Toys. Because they haven't done a smaller kid take on Spider-Man, so that's why I went and jumped on that one. So I'm hoping they do a red and blue so I can get both. I would love to.
It will be perfect, bro. If they do a smaller Miles body with that red and blue, man.
Listen.
That's what they gotta do. Honestly, I wouldn't even ask for a new body. I'm like, just take Miles, maybe add a little, because Miles is very fucking skinny. He's fucking gaunt, bro. But this kid is a little bit. He's gaunt, but I don't get that. Yeah, maybe we could have that. We could have that debate. He's
probably shorter than him. I think Miles would be taller than him, bro.
Yeah, I think Miles is taller.
Miles is taller.
That would kind of create some issues in terms of proportionately. So I could see Hot Toys doing it instead. If that means they would have to, because if they would have to do a new body, Hot Toys gonna have to do it because they're gonna have to source that out. If they find a way to not have to do a new body, Hano would do it. It would make more sense for Hano to do it since the other one was Hano. Keep it all in one line.
Yeah.
Hano is going to definitely kill it, and I'm glad that they're doing it. And because the thing is, with them seeing the success, because this is pretty much the most talked about animated show. Like, people are praising this show, talking about how good it is.
And you see how we got a Spider-Man figure or a figure from the show right before the show came out, right? You see how
that was a risk because they were they knew it's them saying y'all ain't seen the show like we've seen it yet. Just wait, we gonna cook.
Here's the stomach punch though, and I'll let you go. Prop. Here's the stomach punch. They did that. No figures from X-Men '97.
Yeah, no.
Bro, listen, man.
That's looking back on it sucks. But I understand because they've done Spider-Man so much from this company that it ain't nothing to whip that out. It's something to whip out a Cyclops. It's something to whip out a Storm. It ain't.
Don't get me
started. Whip that out, bro. I was just trying to get you.
I was saying mutants. These people. They got a planet. It's called Krakoa. And that's what I was saying.
Yeah,
I want but
we need a Storm though, bro. We that's a whole other Thor.
Yo,
don't gas him up and say, "Hey, yo, don't gas him up, bro. Make him feel right and shit."
Hey, yo.
God damn.
You kept saying it too. He's like, whip it out, bro. Like, whip it out.
No denial.
I'm saying
No
mutants. No denial.
No denial. No denial.
Oh man.
No denial, bro. Damn.
No meat street.
Damn, bro. No denial, bro.
No meat street. No meat street.
No. Y'all saw that video he put out the other day, right?
Yeah.
Hold on,
which one? He put out another one?
Did you see him talking about Captain America?
No,
I didn't see that. I saw him talking about the situation.
That
That's
was the
video.
one. Yeah, but that was the one I saw a couple weeks ago. But hold up, he was talking about.
I didn't see no Captain America. I didn't.
What do you say about that?
I'm pulling it up.
Oh shit!
God.
Oh shit! Okay.
Bloom, you got the Hano Spider-Man, the black suit.
Yeah, shit. I'm waiting for that to hit Sideshow, baby.
Is that body the same kind of body that smaller body, but the same kind of body that the Wolverine was? Where it's like the muscly kind.
The proportions on it are different when you compare it to a Spider-Man figure. It's just standard across the line, but I don't think it's not nowhere near the same body that the Wolverine was, or using any of what Wolverine had on.
No, I'm just saying, is it like the fleshy kind, or is it like the regular Hot Toys body kind of sort of?
I think it's plastic underneath. It's a hard body plastic underneath. It's not.
It's hard body plastic.
There's no silicone underneath that.
Oh, okay.
Yo,
I think some people will do that because they do like what silicone bodies can provide underneath clothing like that. But I'm a strong believer if you've got the clothing and you got a nice hard plastic body underneath that's tried and true, I'm good with that. I ain't got to swap it out.
I like how you cleaned that up too, real quick.
Yo, I'll tell you what he said about Cap and what he said about the Rob Liefeld creator rights thing with the X-Men.
Who is this?
Yeah, two really fucking dope posts that another time.
Speaking of which, you just brought something up. That I do want to kind of bring up. So Rob Liefeld, just in case you didn't know, is calling for the removal of Kevin Feige, saying that Kevin Feige needs to leave because he's exhausted his space. And again, this comes on the hill of Liefeld being upset that, basically saying that he doesn't want to be a part of Marvel anymore. Like he's no longer a part. He's not, participating in anything. He's out because they didn't invite him to the premiere of Deadpool.
Bro, Deadpool made his fool so much money, bro. Like, what is he crying for, bro?
He want to put that respect on his name, man.
He's what I mean. The thing is, it's like
he probably mad because they joked him a couple of times in there, right? Leafield feet store.
Well,
feet store. Yeah.
I don't. He's
and he can't draw.
Really upset over this. Yeah.
Here's the thing. Liefeld is right, but he's also a clown. So it's like that's not who I want to be fighting this fight.
Exactly, bro.
Heartbreaking news when the person you don't like is right.
Well, it's the thing is he spent his whole career ripping off other characters' designs, calling his
Deadpool is right from Deathstroke.
Look at Youngblood, and every one of them look like a parody of another fucking Marvel character.
Yep.
All his shit is fucking hacky. It's all ripped off. Every creator he's ever got famous for is a fucking ripoff of another creator, but it doesn't change the fact that he's right about. You would hope that creators would get more shine when these things are
they're part of the IP, bro.
That is a morality thing, not a legal thing. If you hire me to work for your company and you say I'm gonna pay you, $100 a page to write this comic, or whatever you draw or create is mine, and I say okay because I want to make that money, and I can't wait till 20 years when they make a movie of it and it makes $1 billion to be like, why am I not a billionaire? You got paid for your work at that time as what's legally right. However, they are making so much money that they could do what is morally right, even though they don't legally have to, and throw these guys more than a couple of fucking sandwiches from catering to thank them.
Yeah, dude. And you got to remember, man, that same thing happened with Bob Kane and
with Batman, of course.
They literally
we already talked about Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Right. So, but and people dog Bob Kane. You can't dog Bob Kane because of what you just said. That was the way it was done back then. Yeah. I got an idea. I hire this person. It belongs to me. But like you said, once it starts making all of this money, and it's been litigated so many times, because I think in the case of that, Bill Finger ended up winning. That's why his name now appears on any Batman
after he
stuff.
died.
So there is a legal right after he dies, but there is a legal precedent for that being, you know what I mean? It's not
same thing with Superman, bro. Joe, the Schuster.
It's the exact same thing with Superman.
After
the fact, Warner Brothers, right? And then a little bit closer to home, probably Chappelle. I think Chappelle is your moral argument, right?
Yeah.
Netflix, he didn't have to take him to court. Netflix was just like, look, and here's the thing too. I agree with the signing. And business, we're all businessmen, right? So I would hate for someone to come back years later, but at the same time, man, they signed these contracts not knowing that there was going to be streaming, or not knowing that there were going to be computers with your comic book artwork on it. That people, you know what I mean? It's going to change so much, man. So I feel
and the company never briefs them on that, because sometimes it can be deemed as intent. Like they're like, "Oh, you're signing this way, but we're not going to tell you what you're signing," and that's kind of fucked up.
Right,
but the intellectual property signing over that covers anything you might ever use it for.
That's
exactly that does.
And here's the thing: it's still happening today with new creations. Like, people were mad for Stegman with Null, and like, this is somebody who's a younger kid. Like, he created Null after there was already billion-dollar movies being made. Like, he wasn't like Ditko or Finger he had no idea that his stuff might be made into a movie, because that shit wasn't possible back then. This is somebody who knew anything he creates, they might make a movie off of it. Yeah. That's why when that shit came out, he made a joke about count my, get ready to quit my job, count my money, because he knew that it's just a part of the business. He knows that's just the way the game is right now. Would it be better if they were made more money if the shit got used? Of course, but that's just the way that it is, and it's not right, but it's not illegal.
It's not illegal, but it's definitely predatory, right? Because these artists, especially during that time period, you're talking about 18, 19 years old. When McFarlane, Leafville, and them came in the game, Jim Lee came in the game. Dude, just like the music business, man. That's the right age to trick you up out your dough, bro.
Oh, of course. Teenagers.
You gotta be smart about that shit, bro. Yeah, you definitely got to be smart about it, because in the long run, you're signing certain things without really understand how you don't understand the stipulations of the actual contract. Sometimes they won't divulge that shit. But as soon as you sign, I mean,
wrap, bro. And look at what McFarlane did to Kirkman, right? Like, Kirkman's able to do Invincible. He's able to do Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Because McFarlane, even though Image was under Image, McFarlane gave that dude the rights to do what he needed to do. You know what I'm saying?
Same thing with his shit. Todd, there's a reason why there would have been 100 Spawn movies by now if it was at Marvel.
Right.
But Todd doesn't want to do it unless it's how he wants to do it, which is why it's a running joke that Spawn ain't never going to get made, because it would have to be exactly how he wants to do it.
Oh, bro, I saw the script. I saw the script cover.
Every year there's some con where he gives an update, and the update is
got new writers.
Update next year. It's like it's just the way it goes.
I'm good with Michael Jai White.
But in 92, in 1992, 7 of these motherfuckers changed the world and walked away and started their shit at Image. And yet there's a lot of creators who still are working for Marvel and DC, creating new shit for them, even after they're famous, instead of going to just do independent comics, because there's more security.
And we grew up on that.
And it's just the way it is. It's just like with the music industry. Like, it's obviously you would make more, control with masters if you were independent, but who would know who you are unless you sign to a label first? It's very rare. You get that shine, then you go do the independent shit. A lot of these guys, they get famous and then they don't go do the independent shit. That's why I give a lot of respect to guys like Mark Miller. He does the Marvel and high profile shit, but then he does a lot of indie shit, and a lot of his shit has got movies made off of the indies where he gets the credit, he gets to pocket that money because he played the game, and he has transitioned his talent, his star power to projects that are catered to screenplays.
But what were you saying about Leafield though?
Yeah, this guy, man.
You think he putting on the show? I do agree with you. Like sometimes I hear him. I don't know. Like I didn't.
Listen, there's merit. There's merit.
Dinner, he wouldn't even be bitching. They set him out from a special executive dinner after the premiere, and he got pissed off. Yeah. Why weren't you pissed off before that dinner? You only got pissed off once they said, "No, you can't do something."
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's the thing. Like, there's merit to what he's saying, but it's how he's handling it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because these conversations are to be made between you, your lawyer, behind the scenes, and Marvel. Because the thing is like now you're blackballed from that company, regardless of what you do. They'll probably look. Your name's going to always be on the credits. But getting invited to events and you've already sold the rights away for this particular character to Marvel, they own it. Ain't shit you can do about that shit right now.
Yeah, the fuck are we supposed to do?
Dude, he got a podcast, man. I think he was just promoting, because he promoted the announcement of him thinking old boy should be fired. Like he made it,
bro. He's a crybaby.
I had to stop watching this shit, bro. He gave me a headache, bro.
He's a crybaby, bro.
I only watched it. He made Deadpool, but then it got all the bitching and crying, and I'm like, oh
yeah, he's a crybaby, bro. I need to stop that, man. He needs to stop that. Yeah. It is what it is, man. So I don't know. He's again. There's a way that you go about this shit, and I think the way he's going about it right now, he's shooting himself in the foot because you're. It's not. You're not biting the hand that feeds you, but at the same time, you maintain a relationship where you have sensible conversations because you never know how much you may need them in the long run. And how much they may need you. I mean, again, like it's vice versa. You know what I mean? So they just have to be a bit more. I mean, it has to be more of a productive conversation. I'll just say that. It definitely has to be more productive. So we just gotta wait and see how it plays out. So I don't know, but Rob, chill out, brother. Chill out. In the interest of time, though, because like I said, it is after 12. It's getting late there. We're going to cover some things next week. We're going to definitely move the artist in a conversation to next week as well. And it gives Vinny some time to read Aliens versus Avengers, so we can have that discussion.
Whoa, wait, what? Hold up.
Bro, it's February, dog.
It's February, brother.
I gotta go tomorrow. The new book is out.
Yeah, it came out last week.
It came out last week.
Yeah.
I gotta go tomorrow. I've been so busy with school, dog. I forgot all about this shit.
School and cheeks. Yeah, bro.
Yeah. Well, you're right. She's sleeping night.
Oh, Leo.
In the morning.
Is there a release?
He no. He gonna be hurt, huh? When he read this one, huh?
Oh yeah, he gonna be real hurt.
Don't say nothing.
I ain't saying shit. I ain't you.
Don't say shit, bro.
Oh my god.
I go say shit, bro.
Why?
You just gotta wait and see it.
Just wait. You already know. You already kind of know the theme of how this shit playing out. You know what I'm saying? So we all expect tragedy, right? Right?
Don't.
You'll be all right.
Oh man,
you'll be all right.
Come on, right?
You'll be all right. You'll be all right.
Just pick it up.
Pick it up. Just pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up and read it. Go get it. No, I ain't saying shit. Just go get it, pick it up and read it, and we're gonna have a discussion next week.
I mentioned the name of a place earlier in one of my diatribes, and that was also a hint as well. So yeah, can't wait for you to read that one.
You got to pick it up and read it. It is definitely a dope ass fucking read. Here's the thing about you know what? No, we'll wait because I don't because if we go in a tirade on it, then we're gonna gotta get into that discussion. I'll just say this.
I'm gonna buy it tomorrow.
When fucking Hickman cooks.
Oh, he's flawless. He's flawless, bro.
Listen,
he's flawless.
He a magician.
He's a fucking magician, bro.
He's flawless.
He's a magician. Vinny, when you pick it up, bro, like you gonna come back next week with an afro.
The writing and the art style.
I was trying to go this week. I was sick and I didn't go last week. I was like, oh,
it's phenomenal. So we're going to discuss that. We're going to also discuss the artist of the week. I do want to actually cover this because, like I said, he is a black artist, an amazing artist that is, which is, Kerry Randolph. If you don't already know, incredible artist with some of his work. So we're going to definitely talk about that next week and more. But yeah, we'll definitely be back for that. Anyway, Vinny, what you got going on, man?
I'm doing a huge overhauling of my collection. I'm scanning everything into CLZ database, so I'm going through all the issues, which is cool. Just seeing a lot of issues again, that I hadn't seen since I was a fucking kid. But scanning everything into the database, and then switching out old plastics with Mylars, especially some of the older books. So I got a big order of bags and boards and big order of drawer boxes, and I've just been going through everything and reorganizing the collection. So that's been fun, just going through everything again, and then catching up on reading. Caught up with the past 2 years of Avengers, catching up on some Punisher tonight. Now, and then I'll be switching over to some DC books, getting caught up on Batman and Green Lantern, Wonder Woman, and so forth. And then I just did a new Adam Eve piece. I'm trying to do a new Invincible piece every week for the show. And I have some album art coming and some other new pieces that I'll have ready for upcoming cons. So looking forward to new Invincible this week. More solo leveling. If y'all aren't watching that, get up on it. It's amazing. And other than that, just reading, organizing, drawing. Back here next week, comic talk with friends. And then we got Daredevil around the corner too. So we got Daredevil coming up too. So hopefully we go down the rabbit hole on that and talk a little bit more about that. So I'm sure we'll be covering Born Again, and so lots to cover soon. This year is crazy. It's just gonna get crazier over the summer. Fantastic creeping up, and Superman's creeping up. So it's a good year for comic book days.
I can't wait to see us in July. Maybe not Jedi Kid. He may not feel the same way. I can't wait to see us in July.
Look at this.
Wow, yo.
Bro, look at this. Bro, look.
Ready for that shit.
Bro, you like. Yo,
he got like 5 months, bro.
He like a kid in church who's mad because his mom didn't give him the last mint, bro.
That's it, bro. Like I don't know how to feel, bro. Like I'm like it is what it is by now. You know what I'm saying? I'm this nigga wearing drawers again and all kind of shit, bro. The suit looked too big for the motherfucker. You see him in the first 5 minutes. You see him. He got fucked up by somebody. He's bleeding. The dog got to save him. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know.
It's gonna be all right.
It's gonna be all right, bro. You'll be.
He like making OP motherfuckers weak. I don't know. But we'll see.
Bro, you gonna be that. You gonna be the.
You're gonna know, bro. I'm telling you.
You're gonna be upset. You're gonna be upset.
I'm gonna post it.
You're gonna be upset and moaning like the bull off of Belly that was butt naked on the chair after DMX. All right, B, you gonna get you.
Yeah,
bro. Dude, man, you know what? The Flash had a straight up digital suit, man. You don't get no worse than that, man.
That Flash is another throw up trash.
His head was like floating around and stuff, dude. It was weird.
Yeah, no,
it definitely was like uncanny valley for that one, bro.
Yeah. I still bought the figure because I got addiction issues, but
yeah,
no, you tell the truth. You wanted that mototherfucking ring.
Nah.
You wanted that fucking ring.
I've been wearing it on the show,
the Flash, bro.
I've been wearing it on the show, son.
Only thing I bought from that shit was the Bat Cycle with Ben Affleck. That's it. All the other shit.
I didn't like how he did better than
that. Keaton was dope.
Yeah,
come on now with the spaghetti scene. I'll never forget that shit.
Oh man,
he's like, man, this is the multiverse. I'm like, yeah, bro, that's exactly how
he explained it. So he explained it decent.
Oh man,
he explained it so well too. I was like,
you cooking at Batman Beyond, not no fucking Flash movie,
bro. So you help us? He said, I'll pass.
Yeah.
He's like, I'll pass. He was dope. It was definitely dope.
Yeah,
anyway, right. Jay, what you got going on, man?
Waiting for what I got coming in? That the Mandalorian, Super Mandalorian figure coming in from Ahsoka.
Oh, okay.
I got that.
You talking about the
with the red and black with the
Super
horns.
Commando.
Yeah, that, and I got the Star Killer coming in. I think around the same time.
Let me know how you love that, bro. That's
and I got you this week.
Yeah. We gonna talk about that. You already know. We already got that.
That's it. I'm good.
Yeah, definitely, bro. You already know.
Good.
You already know.
Mm-hmm.
Prop, what you got going down, brother?
Yo, man. First of all, Black History Month, man. Y'all put me on to some stuff that I had to go out.
Yeah.
And while they still cheap. I'm about to get
bro.
All those truth series. I've got the graphic novel of the Truth series, man. But
bro, that series is fire, bro.
It might be a little difficult to get all 8 of those issues.
I found them. They're expensive. You know what I mean? So I might have to get them one at a time just to save some money, man. Because they're for a good copy.
Bruh, get them joints, dog.
Oh, I gotta have it, yo. So that's what I'm on, man. I feel bad. You guys are current on comics, but you guys are getting. I'm in my stage of collecting comic books that I had when I was young, or somebody to take care of. Someone got sun damage. So man, right now I'm on my McFarlane Spider-Man pre-Spider-Man #1. So all his Amazing Spider-Man.
Oh, bet. Yeah.
Man, bro. Dude, I've been knocking them out.
The joint with him and Beast, the one with him and Wendigo.
Yeah, I got the one with
him and Captain America.
That was all after one. Spider-Man #1.
That was after. That was after.
Amazing Spider-Man.
Amazing Spider-Man 3. The Amazing Spider-Man 323 with the assassination plot with Captain America on it.
Oh that
I think I got that.
I got it.
That was my first comic, bro. My pops took me to pick, and that was my first comic I ever got. And
I got that shit in the hard frame.
It's phenomenal. It's
great. That's after the McFarlane run with Venom. Him starting off Venom.
No,
like,
before.
That's,
No.
After.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's 322 and that was 300. Okay.
Yeah.
300
is the most
like
difficult.
the 298, 299. That little block is where Venom came.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that when McFarlane started with 299 up to 300? When did he start?
It was a little bit before that. Well, you know,
it's like 270, 280 or something like that.
I think that was his steady
I
run.
think it was low 290.
There was some before that. Yeah.
Because his first one wasn't Wolverine and Wendigo, right?
I think it was
Spider-Man. That was a spin-off book after.
Yeah, that was afterwards.
Spin-off
with the green and black cover. I got that whole series.
Yeah, that was after he did that.
I think McFarlane was like 290. If I'm right, I think it was like 290, 293.
Man, I feel like he had
on up,
bro. That whole series, bro. The assassination, the whole.
There you go. So 290 was McFarlane. Yeah. He did have like some features early on, but it was 298. Like he had features before 298. But it was 298 when he really took it on board.
You're right.
He took it on.
That spinoff with Wendigo, he drew Wolverine in the.
That's just crazy.
Brown and gold, the brown and gold. Wendigo. Oh my god.
Dude, I mean, he changed the game, man. That Spider-Man
Doc next week, bro, because Vinny hasn't ready yet. Vinny and Jedi Kid hasn't ready yet. So Prop, you got to go out and get it as well, bro.
Bro, I got to, man. Y'all got me on the current issues, man. You know how it is.
Yeah, it's only 3 issues. They take a while.
3 issues of it. They come out every 3 months. I think it's every.
Did you get the first
every 3 months? Every 3 months.
You didn't get the first.
Yeah,
I've been.
Oh my god.
I've been collecting only old stuff, so I've been listening to y'all like grabbing.
You gotta get that. You gotta get Aliens versus.
When did we start? Like it was like August, then November.
Yep.
And then February.
Them first 2 Aliens Avengers, bro. That shit is off the chain, bro.
Yeah, see, bro. It went down in number 3. It did.
I can't wait to get it.
It goes down in number 3. It definitely goes down in number 3, man. So definitely. But anyway,
bro.
Thank you.
That's it, man. Yeah, dog. Hey, my Captain Jack Sparrow. I didn't get the in art one though. I got the lower one, the deluxe. Yeah, the Hot Toys, man.
Yeah.
Stay tuned for that, baby.
Okay.
All right.
That's what I'm talking about, bro. But definitely thank you for being here, man. As always. And last but not least, we got Test T Cole in the building, bro. What's going on with you?
Just one nut.
Just one.
Test T Cole, bro. Just one.
Just singular. Yes, man. As always, it's a pleasure to be here with my brothers.
Oh, I just got it, bro.
You just that's what I was saying.
Yo, that's funny as hell.
Bro, that's what he said in the very beginning, bro.
When he said it was funny as shit.
Bro,
Cool.
remember he came in, I was saying it, bro. Every Monday, look at the name, bro. You gotta look.
Every Monday, they
it's
forget
that
to look at the name. Every Monday.
Every Monday. All you gotta do is look at the name.
You got mode. You got
Test
mode.
Brother, yo, it's almost like prop. The whole shape was like test.
Yeah, yo,
Sounds familiar.
That's like Moe's Tavern. That's like Moe's Tavern, bro.
Seymour Ass Cheeks. I got a call for Seymour Ass Cheeks. Oh, goddamn.
Yeah, Moe's Tavern. That's Moe's Tavern, bro.
Bro. Yeah.
Anyway, y'all know the rotation, man. Monday tonight with Comic Book Talk with Friends. We'll be back at it, and we will talk about AVA issue number 3 because again, like my man Dockinator and myself and Lael, it went down in that issue. Of course, Wednesday, you know the day as well. With y'all gotta be thrown off. We'll say what Wednesday. It'll be another day as the world turns in 6 scale. So quite excited about what the future holds for us as we start to stage down, or as China starts to stage down from their Chinese New Year, and they begin to get back to work. So we'll see what happens on the back end of that. I hope they've had a wonderful break, wonderful Chinese New Year, because the year has kept going for us over here. So again, obviously, my friends and family over there on Figure Flex Friday, please make sure you're in your submissions and following the themes for the competition. So again, we've got a lot of stuff going on over there. If you just want to just put your pictures in there for whatever reason, I feel like it's therapy as well, just to share your art regardless of whatever it is. So again, I always encourage people to get over in that group chat and speak to folks and share your art, man. This is what we do it for. And I know everybody doesn't know physically somebody in their life that collects hot toys. Like, that's very rare for you to know that. Or the same thing for comics, or for you to be in the same hobby and have the same interests is something that is very rare. So hold on to those people however way you're doing that. Keep sending your kids on over. I've been pumping up my basketballs. I'm taking off from the free throw line. I'm feeling comfortable. I went to the gym. I went to Planet Fitness. I told them I need the dunking on kids plan. They said, "Sir, we got you." I've been doing leg days for 3 weeks straight, so I'm pretty sure I can jump to the moon right now. But I don't want to do that just yet. So we'll see. I'll just send your kids on over and tell them to tie their shoelaces.
Get them laces tied. Definitely, bro. You already know, man. Thank you, bro, as always, for being here, man. What we got actually tomorrow morning. Definitely wanted to put this out there. A video's releasing around 9:00, and that is, of course, it is Black Panther. This is for actually an episode of The Corner. It's Black Panther, History Beyond Collecting. So definitely, again, it's Black History Month.
Somebody gotta do it.
Yeah, definitely Black History Month. So I got to actually, again, we're doing this, and on Wednesday I'm dropping another video, and that is definitely Blade, the icon who started it all. So that one's going to be dropping on Wednesday. So
somebody gotta do it.
Exactly. So we got 2 videos to drop in, one tomorrow. I decided to drop one each day, one tomorrow. Today I dropped the video on Storm, so definitely you can check that out. Through for Comic Book Talk with Friends, and how they have to get that right, and who my choice was.
Man, Malcolm X and Harry tell me to be so proud of your ass right now. They'd be like, "These motherfuckers on
bro, is there any rumors? for a figure for her at all. Nobody trying to do Hano. Nobody. Yeah.
For who? We don't know yet.
Storm.
Don't know yet. Don't know yet. So far, nobody's touched it. But
I swear to God, I think it's an arms race back there. I think it is. They're waiting. People are waiting for that right, like, depiction of her to go for it.
Right.
Yeah.
It
is a wait. I think so. Yeah.
I think they're waiting and seeing, bro, because there's statues. There are all types of other things. There's figures. It's just as early, as recent as X-Men '97. They were making figures of her.
Waiting for a Storm figure, like waiting for reparations.
Shit.
Hey, at least listen. Let me tell you like this, bro, because this is one of the dopest statues I've ever seen. I'm so hype about this one. The one that Lumi got is incredible, bro. So again, they're doing it.
I might have to get a statue because I'm fucking tired of waiting.
Bro.
Hey, shit! I'll tell you right now, her ass, she getting banned on Marvel Rivals. Too fucking OP.
She's OP
Get
like
that
a
bitch out.
motherfucker, bro. She's
That's
OP.
good.
Yo, you
She's
see that
OP.
motherfucker in the sky? You run.
She's OP, bro.
That's good.
And the thing is, she puts a barrier around that ass like it's nothing, bro. Like
I'm saying,
I love it.
Like
scary.
She's
scary,
like
spooky, not hilarious.
She should be like the final boss of the game, bro.
I'm saying.
She should get that kind of that. She should get that kind of treatment. She's a fucking mega level mutant,
bro. And if you're following the current comics, if you're following the current book right now,
bro.
Hey, shout out to one of my favorite artists right now,
Vinny,
David Nakia, killing Storm, bro. He killing her.
Listen,
bro,
you gotta read this last. If y'all want to know anybody who would ever question how intelligent, how bold, hold up. Anybody who would ever want to question how intelligent and how bold, but definitely how arrogant Doom is with right, you got to read this latest episode of Storm because they have brought like straight up right. She right now, she has been chosen. I'll just put it to you that way. She's been chosen and she's a herald. And you understand what I'll just say that of a particular God. As a particular being. So you got to watch, you got to read the book. It is an incredible fucking book, bro. It is. But yeah, this Storm run is incredible, but it is also part of this whole Doom situation right now. But it is incredible, bro. So check it out, pick it up, read it. It's dope. I got it.
Ain't gonna lie, Marvel Comics, we're a little bit more healthier than we've been in the last decade, bro. It's a bit healthy out there.
Bro. We're starting to eat. We're eating over there, bro.
The last 5-6 years,
we are eating.
Yep.
They've been
current Daredevil was phenomenal too, and current for Ryan North's run. But
this Ultimate Series, all of this, everything just kicked on top.
It's like so much attention is on the Ultimate Series because of obviously the things they're doing, but some of the main titles have been kicking ass as well. Like the current Daredevil run is absolutely incredible. This cat's going around. We'll talk about Daredevil more soon. But I know me. I'll go on a tangent.
You can talk to me about any other line, but ASM, you not getting me, Diddy. I ain't coming back.
I'm glad we're talking about that. Other than the absolute, this is great.
We got about 80 spider personas right now. It's fucking crazy.
I see that's the thing, bro. I love absolute. I do. I fucking love it, bro.
Wonder Woman is the best part. That's the only thing I read.
Yeah, bro. Superman is picking up, bro. Superman is picking up. It is fucking dope. Because I like what they did with the. Oh my god, bro. I'm loving the absolute universe. I'm loving it. I'm definitely loving it. But anyway, we will be back next week, same time. Everybody out there watching, man. Thank you. It was a great show tonight, but we're gonna have more to talk about next week, man. Talk to you guys later. Peace, love. Have a great time, man. On top of that,
put him in the coffin.
Be kind, brother. Everybody out there, man. He said, bro, I can't believe he was like, no, I finally got a testicle. But it's funny. Anyway, man, I'll talk to y'all later on, man. Peace out. We out.
Balls.